Huzzah. H. All of us chilling next to the crushed head of Baba Lazapa. Order headless corpse. LOL. Send me another 1 XD. Man's got locked in on art SMH. Tomorrow is live. What is this? Safety jacket and Schnitz don't. Gotta make sure the real stream content is protected. HHHH.
What is up, motherfuckers? Welcome in. It's Saturday, happy 5th of July. Hope you all had a fantastic 4th of July. Yesterday, hope you all had fun, hope you were safe. Hope none of you guys' hands exploded and turned into mush or whatever the hell happens. I don't know, my head has never exploded. I don't have experience with something like that. Welcome in. It's Neil the PC fan, welcome in. Hold the YouTube chat. Welcome in Moon, Maru, Skeeby, Sinister, Lollies. Welcome in everyone. We are going to be doing some D&D today. Indeed, we will be doing some dungeons. We'll be continuing our Dungeons and Dragons story. Welcome. Oh, I'm behind a car. Oopsies. Oops. That wasn't even the right one. Hello, welcome. But yes, we are going to be continuing our Dungeons and Dragons campaign, our Curse of Strahd campaign. Our heroes are trapped within a choking fog that surrounds the land of Barovia, in which they are now kept. They have been taken prisoner, as well as the rest of the people who live there. And they, over the last year that our story has been going, they've been trying to find ways to escape. They're trying to find ways to up their power, to learn more about the accursed Strahd von Zurovich, who has placed this curse upon the land and who holds these people here against their will, eternally jailed within his realm. But our heroes have been hard at work finding weak points in his forces, weak points in his armor, and they are well on their way to defeating this evil doer. But anywho, we're gonna do a little recap if you guys haven't been here. If anyone's watching or lurking, hasn't been here for the last few D&D sessions, we will be doing a recap right before we start, as kind of where we are, what's happened the last couple sessions. Or we're gonna have to go a little further back, because the last couple sessions have just been the Baba Lysiaga fight. So just over the last handful of sessions, and where our party could be off to next, depending on what decisions they want to make. But without further ado, we're just getting started. We're gonna hop right into this recap. Welcome in, welcome. Hope you all enjoy. I hope you enjoy the D&D session today. Without further ado, we'll be getting into it. Welcome. Hello. Get your snacks. Go to the bathroom. Kick back. We're chilling. There won't be TTS this stream, sadly. We are going to be sticking with trying to focus on the game at hand, but let me just do this here. All right, let's unmute our lovely players. Oh, my hotkey didn't work. Lame. Hello. Oh my
God, he's back.
Hello. Welcome back.
He's DMing.
Welcome back, everyone. It is true, I am doing the DMing thing.
Oh my God.
It's true. You may have heard.
Try to get him to stop it, but he just won't. He's falling off the wagon.
Yeah, I am addicted. I'm addicted to DMing campaigns now. But for our recap, so our party has been assisting the knights, the Order of the Silver Dragon, who had long since been slain, but their souls were still tied to the castle of Argensvossholt. And as such, these revenants have reached out and asked for help from the party to assist them in bringing back not only the Order of the Silver Dragon together, but also cleansing Argensvost by returning the skull of Argensvost, the silver dragon that once ruled ferociously over his people and his castle. And they have tasked you with returning his skull and bringing peace to the Revenants and their order, which they have been working on for some time. They have requested much of our party, but our party has come through each and every time and has earned the trust of the Silver Dragon. Their only task now is to return the skull to its rightful resting place, and hopefully the power of the Order of the Silver Dragon will benefit our heroes as they continue onward to defeat Strahd von Zarovich. But right where we left off, pinpoint accuracy where we left off is after our party had found the skull of Argensvost within the swamps of Berez and defended themselves against the attacks and the horrible magical spells of Baba Lysiaga, the devious hag of the swamps. After defeating her, the party found some very powerful and helpful tools that they'll be able to use in their fights going forward, but they also found a strange amulet that was guarded within the heart, within the maw of the house itself, the house that creeps and walks around the swamps, obeying each and every one of the hag's whims. Now has fallen into the hands of Tunko, the Tunko, the drunk Munko. But that's kind of where we're at. So after some disagreements and some interesting sleight of hand by the rogue Toral Quickhand, the rest of his party, after he tried to apprehend some of the loot and take it for himself and sneak away, and even trying to replace the loot with a dummy item within the box that they had found, it ended up causing a little bit of drama, a little bit of a rift between the party and Toral, their newest member. But that's kind of where we're picking up as they have kind of settled. The dust has settled between them for now. But they're now heading off into back to their the wagon that they arrived on. So that's kind of exactly where we will be picking up.
Our shitty non-house cart. There's no house, but whatever.
But yeah, so this is the hut where the hag was holding herself up, and the one she was controlling was some sort of ancient magic. Let me just slowly, or almost completely ready, technically here. Okay. All right. So we're still moving some stuff around, so you guys have made it with the skull in hand, heading back to the wagon. But it's up to you. Do you guys really? It's up to you where you want to head next. Where you all you can talk amongst yourselves. What exactly is the next plan of action? And that's where I will be leaving our party.
To get on the cart. I'm so smart. That's our next plan, guys.
All right.
All I've planned.
Wait. I'm
gonna vote that we take Lysiaga's body with us.
I mean, we could.
I want to attach it to the back of the wagon and like have it hanging by a rope and drag it as we go.
Oh god, I forgot we actually have to get out of here. Fuck.
That's exactly what I want. That's what I vote for.
Well, we'd have to get it there. Is the thing. We've been in this room for so long we forgot there's a passage, there's a trick to get out of here.
Yeah. I almost forgot. Last session I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, wait, this is just a smaller portion of a larger map, but yeah, you guys have been in that smaller portion of the map for so long.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you want to try to carry that corpse over the tree and shit, you can be my guest.
Yeah, remember,
It's like a dragon,
keep
it's in the water.
in mind the skull is 250 pounds thereabouts.
Jesus Christ. Well,
Yeah, but it's a lot,
didn't
so
Aurelior, like, you know, wasn't he strong enough to grab it and get it, though?
Oh,
Didn't
yeah,
he, like, get, like, a
Yeah,
nat
Aurelior
20?
was just like heaving
Yeah,
that
he got, like,
thing
a
on
nat 20.
his
Oh,
Easy,
that's
bro.
right. He did get like
Yeah,
a nat
he's
20.
got it.
and fucking Funko was
carrying it.
riding
Yeah.
on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got, like, a nat 20 roll.
That's very true.
Funko's not enough. Upon remembering.
All right, so you guys just want to head back to the wagon. Remember, the wagon is kind of
This dude, way
off over
across the
here.
tree.
Man.
But as well as Aurelior does have a grip on the skull, it might be a little tricky trying to get back over the water with such a heavy skull in hand.
That is true.
Yeah, I'm too short. I don't even think I can fucking reach the thing. So.
Bro, like, Gunther has no upper arm strength. Don't even ask him for shit. The best thing I could do is, like, hey, you know, use my mage hand, and this is not gonna help at all.
Hey.
So we need to gets on knees, looks pleadingly at Kosara. Kothara, can you help Aurelior pick up the heavy skull?
Does he actually do that?
Of course, yeah. So like, a bit out of it.
Gunther actually does that?
Go, okay, no! That was not a character! Okay, fine. I'll ask. Okay, hold up, I'll ask some characters. Okay, Gunther being just looking exhausted now. Like, kind of like back to his normal self. Looks at Kosara. Aurelio, would you like some help with the skull?
Yes, please.
I see. Kosara, would you mind helping Aurelio?
Go
do my
ahead
best to
and
help.
go ahead and roll
That's
a
not how you did
strength,
it.
Kosara.
Okay. Let me see. That's
Yeah, it's good.
That's all
15.
right.
Yeah, you struggle just a bit, but with the help of Aurelior, Kosara is also able to kind of lift it off the ground here. And
Gunther will
so,
also kindly silently move past Terrell without saying a word, not looking at him.
I'm leaving Terrell here. You do with him what you want.
Oh shit, Kosara wants to leave Terrell here?
Tanko's not gonna stop him from following.
I was gonna say, let's.
But he's not gonna tell him to follow.
He's capable. He won't die.
He also doesn't know where Ogden's Mosshold is, so if you leave him, no. So if
He
we
knows
leave
where
him
Razak was.
here, he's not gonna know.
What? Does he know? No.
Well, you can ask Terrell. Ask Terrell if he knows where Ogden's Moss is. But then I don't know if he's gonna tell the truth or not. You know?
here, so now you
Why
get
would he
you,
lie?
Aurelior and Marge, you guys can move the skull. You guys have the power to move the skull, both literally and metaphorically.
Yeah, Terrell's not tied down, so there's that.
No, but he still has
Thoraxes.
one shackle
A
on. I
moment.
do remember this. He's wearing it kind of like a bracelet.
Do you think that we should take Baba Yaga's body with us?
I mean.
Yeah, and I guess her body would be
right here, right?
technically,
Oh.
yeah, like right.
Yeah, there-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's good enough. I don't care.
Should we?
Oops.
Oh,
It's moving.
Whoa! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
I figured out the amulet. I figured out the amulet, guys.
And Gunther kind of looks at Thoraxis. I may need some assistance.
All right, and as you guys kind of as Kosara steps back with holding, kind of carrying the skull here, and as you step kind of onto the tree, trying to lead the skull up onto the tree, make me a maybe make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
+6 to that. I definitely can't fail.
you just had to
Don't
say
say
something.
that.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
And I can't.
But yeah, Kosara, as Kosara steps up onto the tree, a branch snaps under the foot, but she's able to kind of readjust her her footing, and she's able to carefully navigate over. But then Aurelior also make me a dex saving throw. Ooh, very nice, very nice. And Aurelior also easily kind of jumps up and continues carrying the skull with Kosara there across the tree. All right, but that is the skull. Everyone else should be
All right,
be
well,
good to go.
how should we do this?
I believe maybe drag her by the legs.
Tunko's just
Well,
gonna
I mean,
knock
we
her.
don't
He's
have
gonna
a head
grab
to
an
drag her
arm.
by any longer, so I guess.
Tunko's
Why
gonna
would he
start
drag her by the
drag-
head? Because I think Tunko's gonna start dragging?
Yeah, he's just gonna grab an arm and just try to start dragging. What do I roll?
Yeah, just roll me his strength.
Without saying a word, he's just gonna start trying to drag. What?
You see, Thraxis and Gunther would see as Tunko kind of steps over some of the roots and grabs onto her wrist and just tugs at it, looks back confused as to why it's not moving, and he just keeps tugging at it.
I'm gonna add on to this. Tunko's gonna like try to maneuver his body so his back is facing them, so he doesn't, so that they don't see his face as he's trying and failing to do it. And then you'll see him as he continues to try to like look over his shoulder, and he'll say under his breath, "God fucking damn it!"
And then Gunther kind of reach in and grab the other arm.
All right, and with the help of another person, you guys are able to easily drag the body there.
Well, you kids have fun with that.
Yeah, we're just like dragging.
Peace out.
So
he just,
are you
like,
taking the
rarely
whole? Are you taking the whole body or just the head?
The whole body?
Yeah, no, the head is Aurelior crashed the head. Yeah, Aurelior smashed the head by putting it in the mouth of the house.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Fuck. I forgot you guys did that. Man, I forgot. There's a lot more. There's a lot of stuff going on last episode, just in this little spot. All right. So yeah, carrying the body again. Make me a dex saving throw, Gunther.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Gunther is able to kind of jump from one kind of little foothold to another foothold. Is able to get over, but then Tunko also make me a dex saving throw as you step up onto the fallen tree.
+6, don't let me down.
With a natural one.
Oh my god.
A natural one. Cindy's confused as he's kind of holding it behind himself, and he starts to feel the weight of the body as Tunko falls into the water with the body in hand and drags it, and Gunther loses grip on the body. And
I will say,
does the body float?
Yes, and it's gonna start floating away pretty quickly, and I need Tunko, Gunther, and anyone else that wants to try and catch the body needs to roll for initiative.
Can I instead just wait? Instead of catch, can Tunko? Can Tunko push the body so it'll start floating to the shore?
Do you want to push it towards us? Okay.
Yeah, no, not even towards you, just towards the shore, because it's floating. So I just kind of want to push it towards the shore, so it'll float to the shore.
Okay.
Yes. Now if you want to get the body, it is now precariously floating away down the river in the swamp.
Okay, let me try initiative. Let's see if we can get like a nut.
I was gonna say, is it tough? Like how, I mean, is the current strong? Is it
There's no
how's the
way
current?
it is. Look at this shit.
It's gonna be going. It doesn't look as fast as it is, but the water is moving fairly quickly.
So, if you're telling me if I pushed it, we would get it, but it would be like down here. It would just be down a little bit.
Well, she also rolled a fucking 20, bro.
Oh.
So
this body's gone.
Yeah, so Buffalo Saga is going to be floating away pretty quickly here.
Tunko's gonna look at the body. Hold on. Tunko's gonna look at the body, and then he's just gonna...
Alright, yes, it is now drifting downstream pretty rapidly. Gunther will be the first one to kind of try and jump into action and grab it before it floats away.
Okay, so yeah, let's see. My movement is. Okay.
Just looking back
Oh
at
my
the
god,
body
I'm
and
crying,
Gunther
dude. This is
without
so
saying a
funny.
word.
Okay, if I can make it like right here, I guess, like what? So I'm gonna go like right here, and then right here. Okay, so I don't know why I didn't move it. Alright, right there. And then Gunther is going to use. He's going to attempt to use
Grappling hook.
telekinetic.
Oh.
And then,
What?
push the
The dead
body.
body.
Yeah, push the body this way.
No, I'm thinking. What I'm thinking, the
Or
dead body has
push it
to
like
roll.
close to the shore, I guess.
Does the dead body have to roll
Oh
to
my God.
withstand?
Actually, wait.
No.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, it would auto fail the strength saving throw.
The corp is actually too strong.
You
for
can
your
see
force
within
powers.
Yeah, I
within
can
30 feet.
Yes.
I think
God.
you are outside of 30 feet.
Oh god,
right
I am.
there.
Oh,
Are you able to get
God.
closer?
No. Oh wait, I can dash. I can dash.
You could dash.
I can dash. So
You
I'm
could
gonna-
try.
I'm gonna-
You could
I can
also
get a-
jump to
Oh, I
avoid
can?
the whatchamacallit, the the difficult terrain.
If I dash, how much is my movement? Is that like 15 more? Is that half my movement? Or is that like
If you dash, you'd get a whole nother movement. Whatever your movement
whole
is,
nother movement.
you'd
I'm
get.
gonna-
So yeah, you'd get 30. You'd get 30 movement.
I'm gonna go right here then. I'm just trying to like remember where that gone. So I'm going here, I'm dashing. And Gunther's gonna try to use telekinetic, right? Yes, I should be within distance. To try to push it like kind of like closer to him.
Okay. Bam, 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 bam. We move 5 feet toward you or away from you. Okay, so you're able to successfully shove it with the telekinesis. And it kind of pushes it, pushes it through the water 5 feet, kind of closer towards you.
Okay.
Um,
And then
not bad. Tunka's next.
Okay, so it's difficult terrain for me to go ahead and get out of here. So that's actually like 10.
10 feet to get out, yeah.
Okay, so 10 feet to get out. And then we're left with 30. And then I have zero clue what my plan is from here. I have zero plans besides to just walk over here. Because I'm not getting in that
And then
water.
you could dash, and you could,
you could dash and like jump. No, would that be an action? 'Cause, yeah.
yeah, and you probably
Wait,
have
how
like a
deep
crazy,
is this
you
water?
probably have some crazy monk jump.
But how deep is the water?
It's not incredibly deep.
Is it over 4 feet? Is it 4 feet?
It's around like 3.5 feet deep.
Oh, that's not bad.
I'm literally 3'8", so that is actually a lot for me.
Yeah, you might be struggling a bit, but you're also a well-trained monk.
Yeah, you can ride it like a raft. You can
Yeah,
jump
let
on
me
top
ride it
of
like yeah.
Oh,
So
true.
Dash gives me-
Yeah, you
Dash
can jump on
gives
top
me
and
how
add
much
your weight to
movement?
it.
Dash gives me how much?
Um,
Let's see here. How much would Dash give me?
your dash would give you another 40 movement. And that would be.
Fucking way we would make
Oh
it. We
my
make
God.
it with Dash.
Oh my god, you make it with dash?
We
Yeah,
make
you'd
it
be,
with
you'd be
Dash.
right,
Oh,
right
that's
next to
crazy.
it. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
So now just
Fucking
make me a
Goodness.
strength check.
Fuck.
No!
Dude,
Oh, way, bro.
Shot, bro. That's so funny.
I
Another
got two
nat
natural
one.
ones.
Crying.
Yes, sir. I got two
Oh,
natural ones.
that's crazy, bro.
So, gang, how do
Another
I
nat
possibly
one.
fuck up this corpse more?
Wait. I can't.
Guys, I don't think we
Oh
need this
my
corpse.
God.
Do we need this
So
corpse?
I will cast Bardic Inspiration! I'm kidding.
So
Oh,
Tonko runs, splashes over through the water with a dash. He jumps through the air and tries to hop onto the body, but his head is now stuck. As you dive onto the body, your head gets caught into some sort of fabric, some sort of like rope or fabric that she had on her legs, and now Tonko is being dragged by the body. And you are stuck underwater and you'll be drowning each turn until someone saves you.
Thank God.
Guys, I don't want this corpse anymore.
As you see Tonko now
Is he
struggling
just
underneath the
flailing
body.
around?
Yeah,
Oh my
just
God.
splashing around. But Thraxis will be next to try and help Tonko or
Dude,
grab
what
the
do you
body.
have? How you doing, Doo-Doo? What's up, bro? Thanks so much for the raid. How you doing, bro? How's everyone doing? You join in right as we just had 2 nat ones.
Back-to-back nat ones.
This game is
It's only fair. Dude, you guys have been doing a lot of nat 20s
It's only fair, dude.
recently.
I kicked ass yesterday.
There was a
This is
lot of
fair.
nat 20s.
Yesterday, what the fuck? Y'all had a
Yeah,
session without us?
shut
What is
Please,
What is Thraxis' plan here?
And I try using Ray of Frost to like build up an ice dam.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, like a
body
barrier?
from,
Oh, that'd be nuts.
Okay,
Let me
What's the
see.
range?
What is Ray of Frost again?
Typically
Ray of
range, but
Frost.
Usually within range.
But is it a target? Yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll with Ray of Frost. Well, if you succeed, you can do that. Nice! A huge 17! As suddenly
Nice.
Thraxis runs over into action and shoots out a Ray of Frost in front of the body and just barely saves Tonko. As the body as the Ray of Frost kind of freezes the water in front of the body and the body slams into this small ice wall that's been formed.
So am I now no longer
So that was
drowning?
your movement. I don't know if that was all your movement, but that was an action. Anything else you want to do, Thraxis?
That was all of my movement and my action. Nope, that's all I can do.
All right. So then Bobby Lasaga again would just kind of smash into the wall here and get stuck. But Tunko's still stuck under the body, and then Gunther, you can.
Okay, good.
Okay, so Gunther is going to...
Okay, wait. You need to think about this.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you want to do that because all you're gonna do is push it. Because if this is the only ice barrier, you're just gonna push it out on.
What I was gonna do... Wait, okay.
Loaded.
What I was gonna do was, like, go here, right? And try to catch it. And try to catch
Oh,
it.
okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that would
Like,
work.
go right here and, like, try to push it, like... I want to say like this way and catch it and then pass it on to him.
I'm fucking drowning.
Oh.
Yeah, I can save you.
Yeah, that's what.
Can we get it together? Can I like go over to him, right, and like help him? We get the body. Schnitz, DM.
What do you mean?
Hold on.
What do you mean?
Could I walk over here, right? I could walk over here, help him, and we both get the body. Like, grab onto it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, if you want to kind of jump into the water there.
So I'll jump in the water and help Tonko, and then we get the body.
All right. Yeah. So you. Yeah, if you want to use. So you jump down. The frost wall is kind of you feel the cold radiate. It's a very intense cold. You feel radiating off the wall there, but you're able to grab the body and kind of pull Tonko free from the little.
From whatever cluster
Bit of cloth. Yeah, the bit of cloth.
Dude, his beard hair got stuck on the button. That's what happened. Alright, Tonka, are you okay?
Fucking get this.
We need your help!
Fucking shithole.
Thraxis! A little assistance. Alright.
Are we not bound by the turns anymore? Is that what's happening?
Oh,
Yeah, you guys can
Tunko's turn. Just
act as normal now.
Oh yeah, just normal. Alright, and then so like me and Tonko are gonna like walk over and kinda like wide out. Like with Thraxis helping too, we kinda like drag the body onto land.
You two can do it. Tunko's just he's just fucking out, dude.
Okay, so Thraxis here, he has it, he has the body. Thraxis has the body, and then we kinda like
Tonko swims to shore to safety, and yeah, so you guys are kind of able to get the body onto the shore here.
Yeah, and then we just kind of
Tonko
like
just falls
drag the
over
body.
here.
We drag the body to the rest of the people. That's what we do.
Right on.
Tunko's just gonna lay in here for a little. Okay.
Tunko.
As Thraxus is walking past, he'll just kind of stop next to Tunko and give him an encouraging little head pat, and then continue walking with the body.
That's gonna encourage Tunko in another way. Tunko's gonna say, do not touch me," and he will stand up and start walking. You encouraged him via spite, not kindness.
Oh my god.
Hey, it works either way.
Dude, we just had someone almost freaking drown, bro.
Great way to start
Brother.
today.
Oh my god.
Just walking.
So yeah, the rest of the party we just see
Dude, that
Tunko walk up
one's
fucking
in-
drenched.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
Natural one.
Yeah, and it would look even crazier because he has so much hair and beard hair that it would like
It's
look
all
like a wet dog, just like waddling up.
Where's Weirdo when you need her? We need her to draw that.
She's watching.
To draw the
She's watching.
Oh my
That's
god.
what you hear every time I take a step, because of the amount of water in my boots.
Weirdo, you hear that? We need you.
We do. We need your artistic talents, Weirdo.
But y'all are able to make it kind of back to the wagon. Here.
How deep is this water?
Brother, shut up, just go.
Yeah, this is more just kind of fog that happens to look like
Tunko's
water. You
gonna-
guys are.
I'm just gonna.
Sure,
Oh, okay,
entirely.
so it's fog. Because I was gonna have Tunko just stare at the water for a second before stepping in. Very one toe at a time.
Fucking PTSD with swamp water.
Dude, now he's got PTSD from spiders, PTSD from frogs, and now PTSD from water.
You guys do make it back to the wagon. Yeah, so it's up to you what to do next.
We're gonna
Tunko's
hook up
gonna
the body to the
fucking-
back of the wagon by rope.
Okay.
Kind of like securing like the legs and stuff with the rope, right? So it's gonna get
So
dragged
it just
as the
drags.
carriage goes.
Please
Yeah,
say
so
you.
it's-
Please say it's one of the legs. So it says she's.
Both
Is she
legs,
still
both
bleeding?
legs, both legs.
Does she leave like a trail of blood as we go, so you can retrace our steps?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, thank God!
It's a headless body. Though.
Thank God we're leaving a trail,
It's
so
the
bandits
thank
can easily
God.
fucking.
Thank
I
God.
need the
Thank
visual
God.
of just us just fucking dragging this body and making a trail of blood as we go.
The body may be near unrecognizable by the time you get it to show anyone.
It
That's
probably
fine.
will.
That's fine
Bubble
with
Taco
us,
trust,
bro.
guys. It's Bubble
We're good.
Tunko's,
We're good.
for once, instead of
Oh, you're
Tunko hopping
sure?
on
You don't
Funko,
even have a head. It was a head.
I've got the
We
creep
were
freak that
ahead
just
of you,
come up.
guys.
Alright. So
We've got the legs of
we
Bubble
just gotta hook
Taco.
it up to the back and we just like Gunther will like kind of like hop in the back.
Tunko's gonna, for once, instead of sitting on Funko, Tunko's gonna like sit out the back so Tunko can watch the body be dragged.
Brother.
Oh my god. Oh fuck! What do we do about that skull?
I was gonna say,
Just
what
attach
are we
it to the
what
No,
are we
wait,
doing with
pause.
the skull
Slap
now?
that bitch
We'll
on the
carry
roof, we'll be
it,
fine.
baby.
Yeah, put that on the roof. Yeah, put that on the roof. Can you lift it up on the roof?
I was
Wait, how
gonna
tall is the roof?
say,
Wait,
would
pause.
the roof be able to support that much
Oh,
weight?
wait.
My question.
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Yeah, what do
How
we do?
shitty is this wagon?
Yeah, so Kasara and Aurelio, are you able to lift the skull kind of up and on the roof of the wagon here as it plops down, kind of onto
Thank God.
the roof?
You know what else we need, John?
It
I need
does
to
seem
draw
it
the
does
cart with
seem
the
it
skull.
does seem to weigh it down a lot. It does seem to kind of weigh the wagon down a lot when you finally rest it down.
I need this drawn. The cart with the skull on the roof and the fucking headless corpse attached to the back. And then I like to mention Tunko's just standing out the back. He's like swinging his legs back and forth entertained. This is Tunko's fidget spinners. The headless corpse being dragged. It'll entertain him for hours.
There.
Oh god.
So
Poor
we're
corpses.
there. Yeah, what are Thraxus doing? What are you doing? You hop on the back.
Yeah, Darkness is just kind of working his way past the oddly entertained Tunko and into the back of the wagon.
Actually, Tunko probably shouldn't do this. DM.
What's the roll doing?
Never mind, I gotta wait. I got to see where the party's deciding to go first before I ask my question.
What do you mean?
I got nothing. I have to wait, because have we decided where we're going yet? Or no? Or we've just been struggling to fucking get
Bargain's
here?
bossed.
I was gonna say, I
Okay.
think we're going to Arkansas. considering
Arkansas.
we
How
have
long is a
his
trip to
fucking
Arkansas
skull on
from
top of
here?
us.
How long of a trip is that?
It would be.
Can we do a
An
long
hour?
rest? Because I'm in dire need.
Probably
He's
still
dying.
fucking shit we gotta
Didn't
do.
you guys-
got there's a little.
We did long
Didn't you guys just
rest.
long? You guys
Long
just
rest.
long rested at the cabin after the battle.
Would it be at least an hour?
Nobody
is
got
my
their
question.
burn
Went through so many
You could,
fucking spells with the poor old thing.
Yeah, you can short rest, but yeah, long rest you have to
I
wait
would-
until the next like
I would
short rest,
night.
that's all I need.
rest.
That's all I need.
Please.
Yeah, you can you
know
can
what?
short rest.
Yay.
Duckman Gaming, welcome in, welcome.
So
Hello.
Before we-
Welcome in.
before we leave, where is Gunther right now? In like the wagon?
I'm not sure. Yeah, where's Gunther?
Gunther would be kind of like inside.
Yeah, but
I want to
where?
say like he okay, so he'd be like up against the front. You know what I mean? Like towards the front, like in the back.
So is he
Like
by
inside.
me?
Huh?
What is
Are
this
you by the
roll?
back of
Wait,
it?
what is this roll?
Yeah, I'm by the back. I'm
What is
sitting
happening?
sitting in the back.
Oh, hit dice. Oh, for the short rest. Yeah, if you guys
Okay,
need,
Gunther-
if you guys are injured at all, feel free to roll hit dice for your short rest. As
Now we're
you're
vibing.
traveling.
I mean, Gunther would just
Um,
automatically heal because of this.
But yeah, so you for sure were tracking the Agensvost?
Yes.
Alright.
I would say yes, but Gunther, Gunther would be sitting in the back, like probably propped up against the wall next to you. How about
Sorry,
that?
you're traveling
so
to
closer to me?
Argensvost Holt, home of Argensvost.
Yeah, I'll do my role play when we get there. Just send us away, DM.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
so you all hop on the wagon again. Your navigator and driver here, Kosara, gets at the reins, and you guys are off. And you travel.
Wait, do we let Tyrol in the carriage?
No.
What do you mean no?
I would not.
I mean,
That
actually.
boy walking. That boy walking after the
I mean,
last
I
one.
feel like that because of the weight of the carriage, it's slow enough to where he can like follow us from the
Oh
outside.
yeah, you can so follow.
Yeah, I was
I-
even
can walk.
gonna say it might be so heavy that some of you might need to walk along the side of it. So that would be kind of perfect for Toral to just kind of trail behind the
Charles is
wagon
outside.
as his party suspiciously keeps an eye on him after the last session's escapades.
He's
Gunther
not allowed
refuses to meet his
to our
gaze or look at
possession.
him.
Oh wow, well, interesting. Toral is in hot water. But
Uncle was in rather cold water.
you all let me just check on your way over to Argensvost
Oh, God.
Holt if
See, if we get attacked by wild things, we can offer the hag's body and leave.
Oh, you're smart.
Genius, bro. Distraction. I got y'all. I got
But now that
y'all.
you've said that, he's not gonna do that.
Now he's not gonna do.
What have you
well
done?
as you all get back on the road, it's not too far of a journey from
Is-
kind of
what is it?
Berez where you're
At
at
least an hour.
to back to Argensvost Holt.
This is extremely important to me.
One more time.
Is it at least an hour? The trip?
Is it at least an hour? Yeah, if I'm recalling the map, I don't have a picture of the map in front of me. It is like around an hour's journey, I would say, like an hour and a half even
Okay.
maybe on a wagon. Especially with how slow you guys are,
Perfect.
it's probably like 2 hours with how slow the wagon is with the weight of
Let me
the
Google
skull.
this again. Hold.
Jerry and Funko are doing their best, okay? God.
True. True. Why don't you go out there and help her? Owl bear form? Yeah, like
That's true. We can
I'll
hook
hook
you
you
up
up.
to it.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's
I don't see you offering to help.
yeah, we don't. You guys don't need to be there at like a specific time. It's not like a race.
I know it doesn't need to be raced. I need it to take at least an hour for what I'm gonna do.
Oh my
The only
god.
reason-
Be something.
The only reason you guys have the corpse is because I stuffed it with my ice. No, I don't want to hear it.
So, yeah. DM. Actually, I have to. No, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. Because I have to. There's a thing you have to do that takes an hour.
What?
There's,
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah,
I'm gonna DM you. I'm gonna DM you, City.
Do you mean like in-game hours, like an actual hour of time?
Not an hour.
no,
of
yeah,
an
it means in-game
Oh,
hour. Yeah,
in-game,
it would be
okay,
again.
okay.
We just said yes. It would be like
Like a
around an
2
hour. It would be an hour or more
perfect.
to get to Arkansas. But all right, you all set off on your wagon and you head off towards Arkansas Holt, and you know you're able to navigate your way down the trail. You were able to follow the signs pointing towards the old abandoned castle. And as you're approaching, you start to see the spires and the higher levels of the castle come into view over the tops of the tree lines as you get closer and closer. But also, as you get closer and you start to see the shape of the giant dragon statue that sits out in front of the entryway to the Argensfuss Holt. But you see something kind of shimmering, in orange light, kind of glowing next to, kind of alone, solemnly next to the statue. And as you get closer and closer, as you get closer and closer, you start to see what seems to be the shape of a lone revenant standing with eyes with a deep black, standing motionless in heavy plate armor, spiked with strange decorations all over it. But it looks, from what you can recall, it seems to be one of the Order of the Silver Dragon, but not one you've met yet.
If I may, Mr. DM, can I do some roleplay that happened on the way here? It's finally Tunko RP moment. Can we do that out before you do your? I don't know what you're doing.
And yeah, your wagon kind of slowly rolls, and Kosaris stops it before you're met by this interesting figure that stands next to the statue. But yeah,
So
what did you want
is-
to do, Tunko?
On the way here, Tunko would kick Gunther gently in the leg to get his attention.
Yes, Tunko.
He kicks him gently in the leg.
For you. Yeah, to get his attention. Gunther, I got a question for you. You're a funny little magic man, right?
What do you mean by this, Tunko?
Don't you do magic and stuff, right? You do the weird
Gunther will be
magic
looking
hand?
at you with like very tired eyes. Just kind of, you'll see that he's
Good.
stressed
After
and
having
also
to
very
jump into a
stressed.
river to save him and everything.
Yeah, Tunko's currently like
PTSD.
wringing out his beard as he says this.
Yes. So yes, Tunko, I do dabble in magic. All magic comes with a price. Yes.
Is it normal that when I touch that chest, Gunther, is it normal I'm hearing things? I heard things, Gunther. Is that like a good thing?
Gunther's eyes will squint. What on earth do you mean? No, that's not a good thing. Do you
So
think it's a
not
good thing that I hear a voice in my head compelling me to attack things?
If it's not a good thing
which
that I
chest?
heard anything in the first place, the one that I touched that was like cursed that sent me flying
Trapped
back.
one in the
The one in
Oh.
Balenciaga, the trap chest.
Oh yeah, it was trapped. Yeah.
Yep.
Shay, welcome in, Shay. Good to see
Yeah,
you.
that's gonna be the great origin story. So Tunko's gonna be like, so it's bad that I heard things. Is it even worse that I made a deal with the things that I heard?
You made a deal. God, Gunther will kind of like look in you shocked. What did you do?
They
What
offered
item
me
did you-
things. They
What?
offered me things, and I said yes.
You said yes. Why? Why would you
Because
do
they
such
offered-
a thing?
Because they offered me powerful sounding things.
What? God damn it! What did they offer you, Tunko?
Power.
What in the form of what?
Tunko's gonna spit at the wall of the wagon with this. Just spit at the wall with that.
God damn it!
Wait, what?
Gunther.
Tunko's gonna use that and just spit at the wall of the wagon.
Oh, interesting.
Now there's a hole in the wall.
And it just splashes
Oh my god.
a strange liquid, a strange greenish liquid splashes out of Tunko's mouth onto the side of the wagon. Some
What's in the
phlegm.
9 realms? Gunther will kind of like back up. God Gods, Tonko, what did you fool?
And go
What
ahead and
did you
roll the 2d8. Roll the 2d8 for that.
Oh god.
What, me or him?
No, Tunko.
Okay.
2d8?
Oh my god, you're gonna fucking...
Also,
Okay.
do you have to
Brother, why
attack
did
roll
you
for
do
that?
I don't know. It's the wall of the wagon. How could I fucking miss it?
That's true. But like, if you rolled another nat
does-
one, hold on, roll another.
Oh, wait,
roll
that's
20
so
die.
true.
Yeah,
That's so
roll,
true.
roll a
That's so
d20.
true.
Roll a d20.
Brother.
That's so true. D20.
Yeah, if you roll
Yeah.
another nat one and just spit on someone, okay, all right. Well, that's your turn. Yeah, you see him. You see this strange green liquid as it sprays out of Tunko's mouth onto the side of the wagon, and with a 7 damage, it very quickly starts to erode on the wooden wall of the wagon. But that's you can react however you want to that.
Okay, so Gunther will kind of like jump out of the way away from it. Gods, Tonko! What on earth are you doing? This is the power they offered you? Spit?
That's one of them. I think I can. You know what fleas are?
Gods.
Oh,
Let
wow.
me guess. You could summon a swarm of fleas.
Do you want to see?
No, I do not want to see, Tonko.
What the hell is this DM?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Law's just reminded
I really
me,
hope-
don't weaken the walls
I
of the
was
wagon.
Really, I was really hoping he wasn't gonna see that.
But no, nothing happens after the spit.
Okay, so Sunko will be like, okay.
Pretty
well,
sturdy wagon. It's a very sturdy wagon.
I was about to say, brother was about to crash the fucking skull on us.
You know what I should have done? I should have
End
spit
of
at the corpse
campaign.
and make it even more fucked up. That's what I should have done. No, that's what I'm saying I should have done. I'm not going to. But that's what Tunko should have done.
God, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So, but Sunko will be like, no, okay, I won't show you then yet. But, yeah, they offered me these things, and I said yeah, because after I drank that, Gunther, I need more power, Gunther. It's not enough.
Gunther kind of
So?
shakes and says, Gods. Did they... Gunther leans in, did they offer you a packed weapon? Kind of like whispering very silently, so I get, well,
You
where's
could
Thraxus?
also say that in Gnomish. Gnomish.
Oh, you're right, yeah. Well, yeah, so Gunther will speak in Gnomish.
Thraxus also
Yeah.
speaks Gnomish, so
It's alright.
I
in
know.
earshot I
fine.
would hear him.
Well, where are you?
I
Where are you
know
sitting?
Gnomish.
I was in the back of the wagon, so...
So he would
You're in
get-
the back with us, so you would have seen the phlegm.
Yes, I
Oh,
would
yeah,
have
everyone,
seen
pretty
all
much
of this
everyone.
and possibly heard all of it too.
Okay, I mean, are you gonna react to it?
Yeah, Tunko was not whispering up until now. That's what
Okay.
she whispered to Tunko?
Yeah, Gunther will whisper like in Gnomish, knowing full, or not knowing, I guess, because yeah, Gunther doesn't know. Does Gunther know that you speak Gnomish, Moon? I think, has Thraxus mentioned it before? I'm pretty sure Thraxus has mentioned it, right?
Yeah, he definitely has.
I
remember
know
that.
Tunko knows for sure, I don't
Yeah, just Tunko doesn't
know
give a
if
fuck.
I don't know if
Artie
Gunther knows.
would
Okay, well,
know.
Gunther not knowing. Gunther will whisper in Gnomish. Did they offer you? Is there an item or anything that you derive your magic from, or whatever, this power?
Not yet. Once I get the time, I think if I'm understanding what they said to me, and they've said a lot, they kind of talked my ear off. Not gonna lie, but that's not here nor there. Once I get the time, I think I'm gonna, and he's gonna grab out the venom dagger, and he's just gonna kind of start holding it. I'm gonna try something with this, Gunther. I'm gonna try a thing.
Pungo! You don't want to do this. You understand you're making a pact. You wish for
Yeah.
power, but it always comes with a price. Every single time, you're damning your soul. Do you truly wish to do so?
Tunko's gonna look him dead in the eyes, and he's gonna think for a moment. He's gonna go in a thoughtful expression, and then he's gonna say, "What are you, fucking Kasara? Jesus Christ!"
No, I'm not
he's just-
Kosara, but I'm dealing with my own thing. Haven't you seen? Do you think I want this power? Everything that happens to me. You think I asked for this?
I know you don't want yours, but I was asked for mine. I was given a choice, and I said yes.
Do as you wish, Tunko.
I just
But
wanted
no.
your opinion, because you're a magic man. You know magic things.
Obviously, it's a bad thing.
I mean,
Gods.
they haven't asked for something yet.
They're
Who knows? And
essentially
maybe I'll
forming this
maybe
pact.
if I can, I'll grow more powerful than them. Who knows?
The student becomes the master.
That is a thing that I've read it. I've done my research on this.
God's Tungo.
I can become more powerful than them. And maybe I could overthrow them one day. Or maybe I'll just give them whatever they want. I don't know yet. They haven't asked for anything yet.
They never ask for anything on the spot until you're at your weakest, Tungo.
Well, I'm like always shit-faced.
If Toral is
what
within
my weakness?
earshot of this, yeah, you're still. Well, yeah, you're just kind of hanging out outside the wagon. You'd probably be able to hear this.
Yeah, but just Toral.
Well, we're speaking in Gnomish.
Oh, true. Yeah, there's in speaking in Gnomish.
Toral knows Gnomish.
Oh.
Okay, well then he would
shit.
definitely hear.
Well,
Wait,
I mean,
aren't you
we were-
outside? No,
Why
you're
does
outside
everyone
the wagon.
know Gnomish, dude? Everyone in this
I don't
fucking
know,
party
but Toral's
speaks
outside the
Well,
wagon.
mine is tied to my mentor, so I don't know.
Well,
about
Gnomish,
that.
Gnomish is a common. It's a relatively common language, and when you're a thief
Apparently.
and you're trying to learn everything, you want to be able to
Alright.
understand people. I don't know.
Alright.
I don't know what. Yeah.
Alright.
No,
But
it's,
you're
yeah,
outside,
yeah,
I would
and we
say,
are
like,
whispering.
we-
It's just
we
funny.
were
It's just fun.
whispering.
It's just funny. Like Thraxus knows Gnomish. You know Gnomish. Like, everyone just knows
This is
Gnomish for some
fucking
reason.
bullshit.
It's just funny.
Gunther was
It's just Kassar and Aurelia
I
just
don't know if you
have
hear
no
it,
idea what's being said.
But yeah,
I don't know
Tungo's
if you
gonna be
hear it
once
because
I-
Gunther would be whispering.
Yeah, we're racist. This feels racist.
No, it
was
doesn't
gonna
feel
be like-
racist. This feels like when you're a white person, you're working at like a Mexican restaurant, and they're all just speaking in Spanish. You're like, yeah, they're cool. They're really good. They're great people.
So then Tunko's gonna be like, once I get a decent amount of time here, I was told of this ritual thing I think I can perform on this thing. And he holds up the dagger, alarmingly close to Gunther's face. I can do something.
Gunther will
with
back
this.
away and kind of be like, motion for him to get back. Tungo,
Tunko very slightly moves it back, but not by much.
you're not making the right decision, Tungo.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think there's takesies backs, so...
You haven't performed the ritual yet. You still have a choice. The ritual
Yeah, but they
is
gave
the
me
pact.
power already.
And does Toral say anything upon hearing this?
Well,
No,
we're
he's completely
whispering, so
silent.
I don't know if he like hears
Okay,
it.
okay.
Does he hear
Should I,
it?
should I make a
I say
perception
he'd have
check?
to-
Yeah,
he would have to
what
roll
do you-
for
what do you-
this.
what do you
We're
mean?
whispering.
Deception check.
We're
Perception.
He's outside of the carriage. We're in the inside
yeah.
whispering.
He would have to
You
perception
are
it.
whispering.
Yes,
Okay, I wasn't.
you're
Okay.
Yeah, we're whispering.
Yeah, go ahead and perception check.
Welcome.
Well, isn't his perception like crazy high? So I don't think it fucking.
No, my
is.
perception
Brother.
check is not crazy high.
Just let him roll.
Okay,
Oh,
Okay.
With a nat one. With a nat one,
nat one, but
Toral
mid.
goes, "Hey, what are you guys saying in there?"
Okay.
Tunko's gonna be like, it's cool how that corpse is being like slowly disintegrated as we drag it. That's all.
Gunther refuses to meet Terrell's gaze and just kind of just looks to the side and says,
And then he's gonna say, and he's gonna whisper, anyways, just I want to bring this up with you. I don't know if I'm gonna bring this up with them yet, but I also don't care.
Upon hearing that, Thraxus is just gonna kind of clear his throat and be like, in Gnomish, he's gonna say, well, toying with things you don't understand always ends well.
Tunko's gonna
Gunther
look
kind of looks at him and
Tunko's
raises
gonna
an eyebrow.
Tunko's gonna very quickly turn around and Startle's gonna be, Jesus, don't fucking do that. So first hand on his chest, oh my god.
Also, Nami.
Fuck, I forgot you spoke Gnomish.
Then in Gnomish, Gunther's gonna look at Tunko. It seems we're not the only ones who can speak Gnomish now.
Yeah, apparently so, huh? Jesus. He's gonna look
I feel
still
like
very
Thraxus
startled.
has spoken to you guys in Gnomish before.
He
I
definitely
feel like he
has.
has
but
to.
Tunko's-
Yeah, I feel like it has.
I've
Yeah, no, but
definitely
the thing
spoken
is,
to
it's
at least
not-
one of them.
Yeah,
But it was like,
yeah, true.
it was like an interjection that was like said kind of whispered.
I remember something.
I think
I
it
remember
was
some
directly
sort
to.
of reveal.
I feel like it was directly to Tunko, but I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
anybody
I
else
think
in
it
the
was.
party
I think it was.
heard it.
I don't know. Point is, Tunko just doesn't remember.
But yeah, with Toral just kind of blurting out, "What are you guys saying?" He didn't reveal that that he knows Gnomish, so it's still unknown to the party that Toral knows what you guys are saying. But he can't hear what you guys are saying, but he can understand Gnomish.
Yeah, Tunko's still paranoid. He's gonna wrap he's up. He's gonna say, just for now, between me you, and I guess you now, and he's gonna point to Thraxus. Actually, I don't care if we keep this on the down low. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. I just wanted to ask you because you knew this stuff. And it's very obvious that something, if you look and he's gonna point at the now hole in the wagon, it's a pretty obvious something's up, unless they're blind.
And for
So-
anyone watching that's confused as to what's happening here, Tunko, just kind of in a more of a meta sense to kind of explain what's going on. Tunko is multi-classed into Warlock, so now he has some special abilities that his character is just now getting used to.
Homeless man magic.
So
pretty
yeah, he
much.
can spit acid. He has a couple of other magical
fleas,
kind of magical
magic
things
rocks.
that. Oh my goodness! I still had my truck noises. I had truck noises playing in the background. I was like, what is that?
All
Sound?
my truck is going wild.
But yeah, so he's got. This is all just kind of an interesting moment where his powers are first making themselves shown to the rest of the party.
Yeah, the reason I asked about that hour thing is there is a ritual I could have done on the way here, but I didn't want to just start doing a ritual without it having being revealed that I have this shit.
Fair enough.
So yeah, next trip, that's an hour. I think I can do that. I've heard so much shit about PAX, I'm fucking having a stroke from it. But we'll figure that out. So
But yeah,
Tungo's
the
just
only
gonna be
thing,
like,
the only thing you would have noticed. Sorry to cut you off, but the only thing Toral would have
No,
noticed in the wagon would have been a strange spitting sound and a sizzling noise on the inside of the wagon.
And look now, a very
sizzling noise.
I think he would also now see the hole in the wagon.
Well, it's not like it hasn't burned completely through. It's just kind
Oh,
of.
okay. Like the paint has now been burnt off.
Right, there was a chance. That's what I was rolling for. There was a chance it would have burned completely through and like ruined the integrity of the wagon, and it would have crushed the skull. Would have crushed everyone, but.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, it didn't do that much
So
damage.
Chunkus
What
was
an
gonna say, I
embarrassing
just
way
wanted
to end the campaign that would be.
Brother decided,
Just
hey
gets
man, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going
gonna
to
spit
spit
one.
on the wall of this.
I'm just gonna
fucking
hawk
wagon.
two of this fucking wagon and see what happens. But yeah, Tunko's gonna be like, I just wanted to bring that up with you and thought we see what you thought, and I now see what you think. I see you're a coward, but whatever.
What, you're saying this is Gunther?
Yeah, I'm saying this to Gunther.
Gunther just kind of just goes, kind of just looks at you in just dismay, complete just like disbelief.
Tunko waves his hand at him. He's like, I'm kidding. But I'm not kidding about the whole deal thing. I did that happened. That's a thing that I can't take
Tunko.
back.
You will see the consequences of your actions. It is.
I already am. Fucked up the wagon.
Gunther just kind of slinks back and just shakes his head, and you'll see that he is now holding the Jester Charm in his hand.
It'll be fine. I'll just overthrow them or something, or maybe they just want a couple gold. That could be their price. I got plenty of that now. As he opens up his backpack and it's just full of gold. But yeah,
Silently just looks
and
at
because
you.
this is all happening like on the way there, Tunko's just gonna go back to like swinging his legs as he watches the corpse get slowly fucking disintegrated as it leaves a fucking trail of blood. And that's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, I know. I see Weirdo did do the wet Tunko drawing. It is in the Discord. Very funny.
God
Yes.
fucking damn
Check it
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Check out the
Love to see
Discord. It's a very funny drawing of.
We love Tunko art. Tunko fan art goes hard.
Very silly.
Appreciate everyone who makes Tunko fan art.
Very silly moment where Tunko almost drowned to death on a back-to-back nat ones.
That was
funny.
so silly, almost drowning to death. It's gotta be one of the worst ways to go. That was such a silly moment.
So silly, so ridiculous.
Anyways, that's all I wanted to do.
All right, fair enough. But that kind of a little reveal of Tunko's new powers coming through before the party finally kind of trots up and rolls to a stop in front of the statue. And you see the strange shape of this revenant holding a torch, kind of leaning off to the right, kind of the torch not held straight up, kind of strangely held at an angle away from himself, as he's just standing and watching you all arrive.
I'm just gonna hop out super cheerily.
All right.
Not noticing him.
Gunther also kind of like hops off the back of the thing, kind of like
And he just
stretches.
starts
Is
stretching.
still not looking.
Yeah.
Thoraxis will as well, just kind of, such a long trip when you're just precariously.
And suddenly,
put underneath a
and
heavy
suddenly,
skull.
oops.
Oh god.
Oh, that's what was happening. And suddenly, as you all start to kind of step off the wagon here, some strange apparitions begin to form around the statue and before your party as well.
Gunther kind of gets startled with the one appearing right in front of him. Whoa!
Tonka's gonna look at it and then continue stretching.
And
They're just guys.
and as they all begin to sort of close in, the original revenant that again you're not familiar with, he doesn't look you don't recognize him as one of the revenants you'd spoken to and helped in the past. He begins to step closer very slowly.
Is Kasar gonna be the one to talk to him?
If it wasn't Paz, Tonka would just walk up to him.
Hello, gentlemen.
Gunther will kind of awkwardly try to.
Why do you taint our halls with your filth, your lives?
Tonka's gonna put his hands up. He's gonna be like, my bad.
What?
This is a sacred place for our Lord. Yet you disturb us and cause us nothing but torment. Why are you here?
We were quite helpful to you, actually. I don't know what you're talking about.
Silence! Clearly, you must be an agent of Strahd.
He says as he starts kind of pacing
No,
back
no,
and
no,
forth.
no, no, no.
His eyes kind of set on Kosara, kind of moving very, very subtly between you all.
That is
You-
definitely where you're wrong.
Why have you brought the Master's skull back to this place?
Because we were paid to do it, I think.
No,
We-
Tonka, we were not paid.
Wait, we were paid to do this? Tonka's
No.
gonna look at her in surprise.
We were not.
Tonka was
Gunther
gonna
kind of goes.
back right off.
Actually, we were actually sent to retrieve the skull. We were requested by Sir Pius. Sir, and Gunther will kind of like name the other for sake. I don't remember the names. So Gunther's gonna list off like the other remnants that we've aided in, like in their quests. We've aided all of them, including and Lion. Wait, DM. Who's the daughter of Sir Arnzos? The first person we talked to coming in? Question mark.
Lady Lagdana?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We've even spoken to the ghost of Lady Lagdana herself. And if you do not believe my words, we do, I will say, before I do say this next piece, we have brought in the skull of your master, as per requested by us. You can ask the other remnants as well. And if you do not believe me any further, I do have a spell I can cast, Zone of Truth, to further be honest in my words. All of our words.
Just a second.
Trying to find a way to not have you use that spell because it will fuck up his story.
No, that's not what it is.
This whole time, after Tonka learning he's not being paid, Tonka has walked over the wagon and started leaning against it.
God damn.
No, Tonka's just walk over the wagon and sit down. And
Oh,
start pouting.
here it is.
And sir, should it also sway you, we also brought the body of one Babala Saga.
Lugdana's ramblings from beyond the grave worry me not. She was consumed by her love for Argosvost. She not thinking rationally, obviously. I need answers, or you need to turn back and never return.
You did say you were bound to this place by hatred.
A hatred
So
for
that's why-
Strahd von Zarovich, who has killed my lord and slaughtered my people. And in return, I will grant him the endless suffering of me and my soldiers upon him every waking second of the rest of his miserable, corrupted life.
I do see, and sir, to even further this truth, Gunther will pull out the pommel of the Sunblade. We bring not only this to aid in defeat of Strahd, as we've also spoken with the other remnants, as I've said, but we also, you will see in the back of the wagon, we brought to us a trophy of the spoils. We have defeated Baba Lysaga, or Lysiaga.
Baby
She is
lasagna.
the baby lasagna.
Tonka's gonna say under his breath once left over.
We wish only to aid and end the darkness of this realm, to free Barovia from the darkness of Strahd.
You waste my time. You seek to usurp my plan to destroy Strahd myself. Then I command you to attack.
And I need you all to roll initiative. What? Wait!
Oh, wait.
Suddenly, footstep.
Hold on. Hold yourself, Vladimir.
As Sir Morik the Romantic begins kind
Morik.
of running from the
boy.
stairs.
My boy!
Vladimir, hold yourself. Hold your blade. Back your men. These lives, these people of the living, have helped us in many ways. They've slaughtered the Spider Queen. They've returned the skull of Argan's Vast to us. They've even buried the bones of Sister Messiah in a proper resting place. They've wished nothing more than to help us.
And since you've met him, this is the first time he's kind of turned his head away from you, and he kind of looks towards Sir Morik.
Is this true? Or are you as well corrupted by the devil Strahd himself?
And before he can finish, Sir Godfrey, who you had spoken to about returning the skull, also steps forward, kind of into the light of the torch that Vladimir is holding in the night.
No, it is true. They have done a great service for us, returning our master's skull here. It's time we rest, Vladimir. It's time we joined our masters in the heavens.
And Vladimir, his posture shifts and his head, his skull, his skull-shaped head starts kind of moving, darting around, deep in thought. As he lifts his hand above his head and snaps his fingers, and his phantoms disappear.
Is this true?
As he looks back towards you all.
Have you been helping my former partners?
Yeah,
Sir, it is the truth.
Yeah, I guess for free.
Also not for free. You've been rewarded pretty handsomely by almost everyone.
we were rewarded,
Right.
but not, we were not specifically doing it for pay.
Gunther will
You
hold
guys
out
might not be,
the pommel of the Sunblade, and it is true, every word. And show the pommel up to him.
And Sir Godfrey kind of stands beside him as Sir Morik stands beside him as well, and Sir Morik kind of drops a skeletal hand on the shoulder pauldron of Vladimir.
It's true. They've gone above and beyond to help us, and I'm not even sure why myself.
As Morik kind of looks at you all as well.
But regardless, if it is their seeking out the damnation of Strahd, who are we to stand in their way? I believe it's time we lay down our arms and we rest. I think they're strong enough to continue this fight themselves.
As Vladimir kind of nods, and he had a strange sort of red glow within his eye sockets that is slowly dimming and returning to more of a subtle whitish glow.
I guess you're right. I guess it has been so many years that we've been here, trapped, endlessly watching the death of our Lord, the failure of us. As he reaches down, he grips his sword's hilt. Our failures on full display in our memories, day after day, night after night. It's okay, Vladimir. Here, allow Sir Godfrey to guide them to the mausoleum, where we can finally put this skull where it rightfully belongs. All right. Find them, if that's what you wish.
As Vladimir and Amorik kind of go their own way. Godfrey steps forward, and he looks towards Gunther first, and he kind of steps towards Gunther, and he
Is that really the pommel of the sun sword?
Yes, it is.
Here, and he puts out a palm, his skeletal palm towards you.
Gunther puts the palm in his hand. Sir Godfrey, we do have the pommel, but I believe we do. I'm not sure with the pieces besides the blade in the tower. And also, Gunther kind of like scratched the back of his head. We do have the body of Baba Lisiaga tied to the back of the wagon. Although it might be.
Oh, you do. Let me see.
I wasn't expecting.
Sure if it would be a trophy of some sorts. It's a way,
He kind of his back straightens and his armor kind of rattles and his head turns.
You killed Baba Lisiaga, the witch of the wastes of Breres.
We did
grab the amulet and show it off.
Yes, and we did originally cut off her head with, thoughts of perhaps putting her on a pike, somewhere. But, you see, something happened to the head, so we just got the rest of the body, as you will see. And it's just like, oh god, what's the state of the body? What does it look like?
What is this?
Muddy. Broken legs and bones because of the old swobbling.
let me see.
What would it look like?
Let's see here. With no head, and with after being dragged through dirt and mud and grass and stone for nearly over an hour, this decrepit, decaying body. He kind of steps up and he takes a look at it as it's tied to the back of the wagon here.
Are you sure this is Baba Lisiaga?
Absolutely. Although we left it in the back of the wagon and dragged it, we didn't want to put it with us.
I watched it get dragged.
And he slowly, his skeletal body and armor clad, but he kind of rattles down onto a knee and kneels beside it, and he kind of lifts a limp arm and drops it.
By the way, is that out here?
I guess this could be her. I'm not entirely sure.
Here it is.
So I assure you, if you do not believe me, he has the amulet that we've taken.
Taco's like grabbing it, and he's
we
like
also
kind of shaking it a little bit.
Why does no one believe me? I can cast Zone of Truth. I promise you, Sir Godfrey.
Because that corpse is so fucked up, Gunther. That could be literally anyone.
Well,
he's not wrong.
Well,
I know the truth.
Godfrey, being a bit of a mage himself,
Zone of Truth, it only, reveals the truth that you believe. If you believe that to be her, that's your truth. You're speaking your truth. We don't really truly know if that's her.
Well, Sir Godfrey, I did cut off her head.
Where is her head?
Gunther kind of looked towards like Aurelio.
And he kind of like his mouth kind of goes ajar a little bit in excitement. He kind of he clasps his hands together.
You see, this is why we do
Everybody
not
just
have...
slides
We have the
one
body instead of the head, because someone thought it would be a good idea to feed the monster house thing, that tree walking thing. It revealed a mouth, and someone thought perhaps sticking the head in it would be a good idea, and the head is completely... It was eviscerated.
His head, as you explain that, his head slowly starts twisting like more into the side, like more and more crooked.
Into a mouth.
Yeah.
You had the head, and then you put it into a mouth.
As he keeps talking about
Yes.
it, I wanna approach, and I'm gonna stick in my backpack the Book of Dreams and like, is this any proof?
Oh, I think you... Oh, yeah, you gave that to me and I gave it back. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I display it in chat, it's gonna be the whole text.
Yeah,
so-
I can open it here. Yeah, you present him the book and he kind of looks through.
And I'm specifically gonna point at the last poem of the vampire as well.
And he kind of reads. You point him and he nods his head and he reads over the vampire.
Well, you know, if you dealt with a witch of any kind, it could be Baba Saga, who knows? But if you killed a witch, that's good. That's, you know, it's very good for the land.
Gunther kind of sighs. Aurelia, why did you have to destroy the head? And then just kind of just starts thinking he's like...
I'm gonna nudge him by an elbow, like.
And then Gunther...
But anyway, this is all,
Well,
God,
would you
regardless.
like to still... I do not... I'm not really
Cliff is gonna raise his
versed
hand.
with hag thing and
I have no
biology.
proof. Hold on.
And he points at Tunko. Yes, you little one.
He grabs his backpack and opens it, and it's full of gold. See, I stole her gold! And he's gonna say this with a big smile on his face.
Well,
Does this help?
you really could have gotten that from anywhere. I don't know if that's
He also
Yeah,
has
that's a
an
lot.
amulet from her. If he...
Yeah, but I've showed
I
him
don't know
that.
if you'd be able to see her.
Tunko's like it's very visible. Tunko's for now wearing it on the outside so that
You may be new to Barovia, but there are many amulets of many varieties everywhere around here.
But look
But
at
there's
this
only
one.
one witch that also a hag that lives in a walking
Oh,
house.
there's a lot of hags. It's true. Beverly Saga, she travels through the Brez swamps in a walking house. An evil serpent of the night who has controlled the Fey magic and who deceives and kills and murders all the same. Her blood is her sport, and she will never be stopped. She's very powerful, you know.
Well, since we have her body, whether you believe us or not, do you want to have it or bury it somewhere where, I don't know, like perhaps cast a spell of like encasing it something that where you could like keep it safe.
You want me to bury a cursed witch's body in our holy ground of our father?
No. Gunther kind of separates his hands. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what course do we do with the body now that we have it? In case it
Can we
is
keep
hers.
I don't know.
No, we're gonna keep the body, Tunko.
I would have just
I wanna
I
keep the body.
would have thrown it in a river and let it float away or something.
Okay.
I
It almost did that. Tunko says he's still slightly
Gunther
moist.
kind of like saying no, but shut up. Gunther's like, ugh, okay. So you're saying if we would have had the head, you could have taken that though.
I mean, it would have been a good news for the people of Barovia that the witch is dead, the witch of Brez is dead, but I don't know that.
Shit.
We're not I don't go around shouting that with no proof.
I believe.
So, is that a yes on keeping the body?
I believe the swamp itself will show the truth of our words, as Baba Saga was known to corrupt the grounds around her.
I guess we'll see.
They also
Yes,
won't
it's
see that
true.
because they're going to be dead, Kosara.
If
Speaking of the swamp people, I forgot.
if the future of Perez is bright, then maybe you did deal with Baba Saga after all, but that will still be seen.
I have an
Regardless,
idea for you.
What
What
is
if we
it?
showed up in the house?
Gunther's going to be
What?
like, you...
You're saying her swamp hut that moves on its own
Yeah.
legs?
Yeah. What if we took that and brought it here? Would that be proof enough?
I guess that would surpass as proof. For the only one that can control such a thing as Baba Yaga herself. Her dreaded magic, tied to the Fae, the ancient Fae itself.
Well, I might know some people who might know some people. I had an
Gunter just
idea
shakes his
on
head.
the way
Oh,
here.
gods.
Regardless, here, we're getting very, very far from what our purpose here is. Please escort the skull. And follow me. I'll show you where we will be. We'll be putting it to rest.
Okay, we need to carry it.
Gunter kind of like looks at her. Well,
I'd say we keep it. It's very entertaining to watch it.
you want to keep the body.
It is very entertaining to watch it.
Does anybody have any matches or something to burn it today? Might as
Do
well.
not. That is my freaking entertainment for the ride, damn it.
You want to leave the body alone.
Why do you need the body?
Because it makes a blood trail and it's funny to watch.
Gods, people are gonna start calling us like the Death March or some shit.
We practically already are.
Gunter just shakes his head. Okay, Kosara, could you help Aurelio?
You could like put the body on a
Sorry.
cross and then hang the cross off the back of the wagon or something.
That's like a funny blood trail.
You know what? Yeah, why don't we do that?
Okay,
Yeah.
no, please
I
don't do that.
I just,
No, let's do that. That's a good idea.
Don't do
I just
that.
wanna throw it in a ditch
Degenerates
somewhere.
like you belong across.
Ditch somewhere.
Just into a swamp she was developing herself. Like in the muck, the dirt, the sticky
I
stuff.
say we do not return her to the dirt because I feel like she'd come back.
I feel like that would be a horrible idea as well.
Then we burn the witch.
That's what I was going to say. We burn the
We just
body.
keep disintegrating the goddamn thing on the ground.
It's also fair as well. I mean, we could take her bones and lock them in a chest of some sort.
The fire
Well,
is
let's
the
get her down to
weapon
her
of
bones
God,
first.
so yeah.
How about that?
Let's go.
Okay, we have matters to else.
We're getting distracted. Tunko says as he sneaks on over
My
and
body's
tries to
God
hide
free.
the
We are
body.
ready.
Tunko tries to hide the body under the cart so nobody burns it, so we're leaving.
Yeah, you hear and see Tunko kind of just shove the body under it, like through the ear, dirt kind of being kicked up as he shoves the body under the wagon.
You hear Tunko start cussing as it's being hard. He's like, it's being hard to move. He's like, fuck, god damn it, you fucking... Why couldn't you die easier?
Here, this way.
As he leads you through the entrance hall into Argensvost Holt.
Will the skull fit through here? It appeared it would be.
Be careful. Be very careful, please.
What? Where?
God forbid you
What's-
destroy our Emperor's skull.
The Gunter kind of
Why
looks back
would-
at the other two. Be careful, everyone. He just continues to follow Scott-free.
But yeah, so then Sir Pius would be turned, and his men would be turned towards the entrance in kind of awaiting your return.
Ah, the skull of Argensvost. Oh, it's been so long since we've seen it here.
And he just kind of for a moment goes silent as he stares at the skull.
Well, our time for rest is almost here. Thank you.
As he nods, and his soldiers that are at either side of him also nod at the party as well.
Come on,
Gunter nods his head.
As Godfrey speaks up,
come on, we don't have time to lose.
Gunter quickly following behind Sir Godfrey.
kind of leads you down these steps here into the graveyard, rest behind the castle.
I guess so.
This is it. The mausoleum. Oh, I almost forgot as
He kind of stops and he reaches a hand up to his chin, a skeletal hand up to the bottom of his skull.
The mausoleum seems to be locked.
I mean,
I'm
we
just
could
gonna
definitely
look around
fix
for
that, Sir
Toril.
Godfrey. We could 100% unlock this by many a means if it is locked. If you wish. If you wish.
Tunko's gonna look around for Toril. And notice he's not here.
Oh.
Toril,
Oh,
eat your skills.
Wait, where's the roll?
Oh, there he is.
We need your skills. Oh,
He's coming back!
You saw he's like slips back into the darkness.
Tonka notices him walk over and walk back, and Tonka's gonna be like, okay, well, I tried.
Careful, Aurelior. You don't want to wish to destroy the headstones here.
I'm trying to be gentle.
Don't
Here.
yell at him, he's trying.
As you approach the door here, go ahead, Thraxus, Gunther, and Tunko. Roll me an investigation.
Investigation. Okay, could be worse, I guess. Please say that wasn't me. Please say that wasn't me. Let's go.
That was Thraxus.
Oh my god.
Wow.
There's a leaf,
So
actually.
you all sort of observe the door and investigate it kind of from a distance, but Thraxus decides to walk up to the door and just try to open it. His first instinct is to try and open the door to the mausoleum and make sure that it's locked.
Are you sure this thing is locked?
Yes.
Maybe you're mistaken.
As he trots up,
Praxis.
and he is met by a glyph of warding. Explodes off of the door and will be dealing 37 damage as it sends Thraxus flying from the door, and as he skids, and as Sir Godfrey kind of runs to the side, kind of ducks to the side as Thraxus is thrown. Oopsies. As Thraxus is thrown onto his back.
My pancreas. Oh god.
Jesus. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Godfrey, why didn't you say something?
I didn't realize it was protected by a warding glyph.
Is that what? God, there's always something.
Goodness. Oh my
Instantly lay your hands on poor Porter.
Oh, my wife, I love her.
You're married.
No, you're not gonna go to your wife.
Wait, he's married.
You're gonna... You're married?
Interesting.
He didn't strike me as someone who would have a wife.
Okay. I
Okay.
hope this is try this now.
Happy Pride Month.
It's Godfrey. What on earth are you speaking about?
Oh, I don't know.
It's 2025. You can't do this.
2025. What?
Sometimes I ramble. Sometimes I ramble.
Everyone's losing their mind.
Tunko's gonna do a thing.
Thraxus just giving a bloodied thumbs up.
Are there pebbles around?
Yeah, there's some like rocks and loose pebbles.
Wait, does Gunther see him raise his hand to throw something?
No, because I thought you were looking at Thraxus. Would you not be?
Oh my god.
What are you grabbing the
stone?
stone? Who do you want to throw it at?
He's gonna throw out the fucking door.
The door.
Oh, at the door?
No, I'm gonna
Yeah.
finish Thraxus off. Come here, Thraxus.
Let me see here.
Okay, I'm gonna restore 20 HP to Terral with lay on hands charges.
Wait, Terral. Wait,
What do you mean
pause.
I love this
Thraxus?
spell.
Not Terral.
Wait,
Wait a
Thraxus, I meant Thraxus!
Wait, what are you
They
doing?
all
All didn't
started-
help much.
What are you doing to
Okay,
Thraxus?
so she's healing him. She's healing Thraxus
Okay.
with 20 HP.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
lay on hands.
And I
Go
would say
ahead,
this
a
is
lay on
bonus.
hands onto Thraxus here.
I don't know because like
Sorrow.
I would think you'd be
Ouch.
looking at.
Yeah, no, 100% Gunther's looking there, but I don't know if like the corners. Let's see.
I'd say you roll for perception. I'd say this.
Yeah,
is
you wanna roll
I'd
for
say this is a
perception?
roll moment.
Schnitzel?
Perception that yeah, go ahead and you can see if you perceive him getting ready to throw the rock.
See if you notice Tunko doing Tunko things.
As Tunko bends down, he picks up a rock.
Oh.
Oh my god,
yeah.
bro.
You don't see shit.
Doesn't
You
see
see a leaf,
shit.
actually.
That's the 4th nat one this whole session.
Jesus. Yeah, Gunther has no mind the wiser. You're just
Let's
saying-
hope. Let's go. Let's hope we don't
Just
make it
forgets,
5,
yeah,
baby.
just 1000%
Don't make it
forgets.
5.
Tungo's there.
Oh,
Yeah, doesn't
okay.
see him.
Sure. With
Yeah,
an
just
11,
doesn't see
an
it.
11, you toss the stone, and it hits the door, and again that same explosion, the same magical implosion upon the door happens. Yeah, no, it doesn't injure anyone. As it's kind of a contained explosion near the door.
Gods, what was that?
A pebble.
Did you throw a pebble at the damn door?
Yeah, and I think that it's one of those things we discussed. It was more than a pebble. To put it simply, it was a special pebble.
Seriously, Tonko, after what just happened, really?
Yeah. I don't see you doing anything.
Okay,
Sherlock.
well, Gunther will then approach Sir Godfrey. Sir Godfrey, now that there's a glyph of warding on the damn door, what do you propose we do next?
Well, if it's still locked and still warded after such a thing, it must be locked by an arcane seal.
As he kind of steps up closer and inspects it again.
There must be,
Curious about them.
if I remember correctly, there's some sort of passphrase to disable this lock.
Oh no.
Oh, would it be the passphrase that would be on the roof with that creepy statue that said something?
Look at you being smart and stuff.
Oh.
Yes. High intelligence.
Oh yeah, I remember. I totally forgot about that.
He shakes his head. I don't know if that's related. I'm not exactly sure who you're referring to.
Gunther will get up
guys,
and
that's
like,
what
kind
it
of
is.
like, perhaps we could try to say it. Gunther will kind of like be at a distance, kind of like approach and say the passphrase. For I do not remember what it said, but I remember that Gunther heard it.
DM knows.
Gunther 1000% heard it. It was said to him. It was like a like something that was like whispered to him.
Yeah, what was that? What was whispered to Mr.
Yeah, it was on the roof next to Sir. It's the weird sounding name guy on the roof.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I remember the statue.
You remember
I don't remember what it
think
said either,
you
but-
think back and you shake your head trying to remember. You put a hand to your forehead, and you do remember it whispering something to you that sounded like, when the dragon dreams its dream within its rightful tomb, the light of Argensvoss will beam and rid this land of gloom.
I know you just said that. I
Here,
can't
yeah,
say
I'm
that.
gonna.
So when
I'm
you
gonna-
wanna-
Yeah, I was just saying, I can't remember all that. So
Ooh, fancy.
Gunther says, when the dragon dreams its dream, within its rightful tomb, the light of Argensvoss will beam and rid this land of gloom.
You actually get smited.
And Godfrey, Sir Godfrey kind of looks to you and then looks back at the door.
No, that doesn't seem to be it.
Damn. it's
And the
worth a
door
try.
think.
Do I think? Maybe. It's a magic door.
Tucko's gonna grab this and he's gonna look really hard at the door and pray that I get the answer so we don't sit here for half an hour. Please, door think.
Again, let's read the item we're gonna use before we use it. You feel the thoughts and intentions of a friendly, hostile, or neutral creature. Creature.
Please. No. Fuck, I can't skip the puzzles. Is there any windows I can just break open and climb through? No. Fuck.
Evil Tunko.
Tunko's gonna like put one hand on the locket, one hand on his forehead, and he's gonna stare at the door and he's gonna be like, I got nothing. Then he's just gonna back away. What is
Wait,
this door thinking?
I remember.
And Godfrey steps forward. And he speaks the words,
With Lady Logdana's blessing.
and suddenly there's a sound, a kind of a weird warp in time space kind of around the door, and it unlocks, and he steps forward and pushes the door open.
All right.
Gunther kind of like cautiously walking by him with Lady Logdana's blessing. And he says it again and like goes through here.
Does it lock?
And as you enter into the mausoleum, your eyes are immediately drawn to gentle, warm glows emanating from the candles set within the 4 alcoves around you. The flickering light casts haunting shadows across the room. On 3 walls, sculptures of gargoyles with dragon-like wings stand watch. Their stony gaze is fixed in a silent vigil. Above these alcoves, walls are adorned with elegant script etched deeply into the stone. At the heart of the room, a striking mosaic crafted from black marble depicts a majestic dragon, Argensvost, his form elegantly sprawled across the floor. And again, you see.
We're dropping the head right here. Right?
Does anyone speak Draconic in the party?
Looks at the
Draconic?
Hey, guess what?
I can
Guess what?
Hey.
He's too far.
Nah.
Does Aurelio also read Draconic?
Say Aurelio should just start with that.
Oh shit.
Oh, he does.
He does, yeah.
Yeah, Aurelio, you kind of look onto the wall, on one of the walls, and you were able to read the inscription, the Draconic inscription. And you read that it says, it starts off with just one word, Argensvost. Below that, Lord of the Order of the Silver Dragon. It goes on to say, Protectorate of the Realm and Brother to the Fae. And as you kind of both lift up the skull and you carry it inside into the mausoleum, and as you gently kind of set it down onto the pedestal in the center of the mausoleum, a wind and energy begins to channel as it starts to flow faster and faster, swirling around the mausoleum faster and faster. As you begin to hear. So you begin to hear the words spoken throughout the room.
I have waited centuries to be laid to rest. You have accomplished where many others have failed. There remains hope that light can prevail over the darkness. My knights have been freed of their curse. And as those words are spoken, that my knights have been freed of their curse, you notice as you look back at Sir Godfrey, he kind of he nods at the skull of Argensvost. He actually drops down to a kneel. He gets he drops down to one knee as he bows his head before Argensvost. My knights have been freed of their curse. Let my beacon shine upon Barovia, casting glimmering of hope that not all is forgotten. The Dark Lord Strahd's reign will end. Go in peace. Know that you have been blessed by the dragon Argensvost.
As this happens, as he speaks these words and the energy channels around you throughout the room, everyone regain maximum hit points as you feel a blessing.
Thank God.
Oh my.
Over you all. And also,
I'm already healed.
No, wait, 2 HP, let's go.
Look how it looks.
and also, go ahead and roll. Each one of you can individually roll 3d8s, and you will receive 3d8 temporary hit points. until your next long
Oh,
rest.
that's nice. Okay.
A blessing,
Also, I
a blessing of
wanted
Argan's
to
Faust.
I wanted to say when he mentioned the hope of light entering the nights, I kinda tightly grabbed my amulet and looked down a bit and a bit to the side.
Interesting.
And this is after what we were saying exactly? At what moment?
When he mentioned that the hope and the light can return to like the Argensfold nights, something like that.
As Kusara feels the power as well. But you see Godfrey as he stands back up he gets up off of his knee and he stands at full attention. Seems to be glowing almost as his master's skull is finally where it needed to be for centuries, where it had been lost and it had been stolen away by dark, evil doers. And now he looks accomplished, and almost, even though his face is just skeletal, it almost looks like a grin has crept onto his face as he stares into the mausoleum, the candlelight flickering around Argensvoth's skull. Finally.
Heather will kind of like run across. Wait! What about the blade, the sun blade?
And a heavy, friendly pat from his skeletal hand kind of bounces off of your shoulder a couple times as he pats you on the back.
Don't worry. All in good time. Here, follow me.
As he
Thank God, I thought you were about to disappear on us.
as he walks back into the chapel, and you do notice as you walk in that Sir Pius and his soldiers have disappeared.
Very well, Sir Pius.
Through here.
Goodbye, Skeleton, who I didn't fucking know very well, like at all. 'cause I
Where will
was
we get
super-
our time from now?
Not here. Tungus
God
already
damn
ransacked
it.
this place's winery, don't worry.
But yeah, I'm assuming we all follow, so we all go upstairs.
Yes.
I would say just drag us up there. Yeah.
I'm coming, slowly but surely.
Well,
Upstairs, I'm assuming.
Yep.
We go.
And then I'm just gonna transfer. Yeah, you know what? Here, are you guys all? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Where is? I think we're just missing Kosara.
Yeah.
Here. No worries. Here we'll get
Go look towards
Kosara
that throne.
here, and then I'm also missing something else. Is the thing. Here we go. Godfrey. Here, let me just grab you guys.
The important guy.
And yeah, he leads you up to the rooftop. Let me up the stairs, kind of up the stairs and then up the spiral staircase even further.
Okay.
Fast travel.
Very much.
But as you all get up to the top of the roof, you see that Sir Fortis the Defiler has disappeared, and the men that were stationed at the ballistas have all found their resting places. As Sir Godfrey leads you towards the tower.
Here, this way.
As he opens the door. And as you step in here, you see that this lower landing is it's a wooden platform with a staircase hugging the tower's walls, and you see the stairs seem to spiral upward another 20 feet above. And the chapel, you can see the chapel floor all the way down a distance 60 feet below you, where Sir Pius was just moments ago. But yeah, you continue up the stairs here.
Further still.
You see,
I don't know if I can move. I think I'm stuck.
yeah, I'm paused. You hear the stairs groaning with each step. Whoops. I'm also hold on.
Sorry, that's me. It's not the stairs. My bad.
You hear the stairs groaning with each step as it leads to an upper landing where you see 3 windows offer a view of the mansion's roof. A view of the roof that once was a place of watchful eyes over the castle where no eyes need watch anymore. As you continue upward.
Almost there. Follow me.
Tucker's in here huffing and puffing. He's getting out of breath.
Gunther's stuck. Gunther can't move at all.
Oh, hi, Gunther.
Gunther can't move. Yeah, Gunther's stuck.
Hi, Gunther.
Gunther would just move forward with the party.
Oh, you're stuck? Like stuck?
Yeah, I legit cannot move. Yeah, dead ass. Even with like not like keyboard WASD, I'm not able to move.
I think we're trying.
Yeah.
Here, I'll get you in here. Hold on.
There's
Hold
skeleton.
on. There we are.
Just having a pride parade up here without me. Goddamn.
I got stuck.
Goddamn.
My foot got trapped.
Here, let me activate this up here. And as you step into the top chamber, you feel a radiant magical light kind of glowing from the center of the room as Sir Godfrey steps forward.
It's finally time.
Oh.
Oh my god, I'm blind.
Oh,
Help.
blind.
I can't see nothing.
Ah.
Oh shit!
Oh.
A pretty color.
As suddenly out from thin air manifests a blade of pure sunlight, but you're not able to tell. It's almost a trick to the eyes, as from for 1 second it looks like it's pure light, the blade, and from another second it almost looks like a yellowish gold, a pure polished steel, and it seems to not hold one form or the other. It could be either. Your mind struggles to comprehend exactly what this is. As Godfrey slowly walks up and approaches the blade, hovering in the center of the room, and he holds up this pommel that you handed him, and he looks over at Gunther and he nods as Sir Godfrey reaches out and he grabs the blade by the hilt and he pulls it closer, and he holds with the pommel in one hand. He with one motion he presses the pommel onto the bottom of the hilt, and with one turn, he attaches it, and again, a loud thunderous lightning of power as soon as he attaches the pommel to the blade, and he holds it upright.
Here, for returning our Lord Agensvar's skull to its proper resting place, and for defending our people, and proving that there still is hope for Barovia and its villages yet. I offer you this as our final token of our reward for allowing us to seek our final resting place, and for giving our master the same respect. I offer you the Sunblade.
As he reaches it out in both hands towards you.
Towards Gunther specifically?
Let's we were kind of having trouble getting to the teleporters in time, but all of you would be in here.
I would assume Gunther.
Well, I would
So
not. I would
Godfrey,
assume.
my humble bond.
I would assume Kosara, if anyone. maybe that's just.
Yeah, I mean, either Sar or Aurelior, because
sorry.
Aurelior can also use martial.
Me.
I'm having such trouble with connection right now.
Oh, you're good. It might be the streaming. Honestly, it might be the if you're streaming, it could
I
definitely.
even
yeah.
ended
She
it up.
ended
I
stream.
think.
Because I've just noticed, I've had days where I don't have any connection issues, but it starts like it's. I guess it was right on the border because right when I start streaming, I'll have a lot of connection issues out of nowhere.
It might be I think it's just the VPNs and proxies stuff. It's only Discord. It's like the rest of the internet works fine. God fucking damn it.
Do you want to take a minute to a break before we continue here, or are we ready to continue the
Does
scene?
anyone else want a break? I might just, Kasara might just stand aside for a bit.
Because I was
So
say.
Gunther.
So Gunther looks at Sir Godfrey, raises a hand to touch the blade, but kind of stops himself. Sir Godfrey, I am but a bard, and to be honest, I don't know if I'm worthy of this. I take on another form, and I don't trust myself with this at all. I think I will take a step back.
You know, and he's still just kind of holding the blade in place, not in both hands, kind of not outstretched entirely towards you, just kind of with his hands resting, or his arms kind of hinged at his side, holding the blade horizontally in front of him as he looks at you all.
You know, I thought the same when I first saw you in our Argensfast Holt in the court of our lord. I, too, did not think you were worthy. But the fact that you went to go such great lengths, with such care, such effort, such passion, to help the order, our order, the peacekeepers of this land. The fact you put your necks on the line and your heads on the chopping block for a chance to save these people that need our help so much, who we've been fighting for centuries upon centuries. I, as well, did not think you were up to the task or ready to handle this, but you have proven me wrong. So I urge you, if it is your mission, your quest, to defeat Stradvan Zarovich, the only chance you have is wielding this blade.
Gunther will look around at everybody. I don't think that I'm up for the task. I don't trust myself. The power within me, I'm afraid of what it will do, corrupt me. One of you should take it.
And he nods and he just looks towards the rest of the party.
I'm a druid. I would know
Nick
the
is
best thing to
gonna
do with a soul.
Push Aurelior.
I'll take it, sure.
And he kind of he moves over, kind of takes a couple steps, and ends right in front of the Dragonborn, with the sun sword in hand. In the same way,
I do believe in destiny. I believe all things happen as they should. And it seems it's destiny that you are to wield this blade, Dragonborn. What is your name?
Aurelio.
Aurelio. A powerful name. Aurelio, wielder of the Sunblade.
as he outstretches his arms fully towards Aurelior.
Here. This sword is yours.
I'll reach out and hold the blade.
And as Aurelior retrieves the Sunblade, here you are. And we will hand that to Aurelior. as he grabs the sunblade, and Godfried nods his head.
As all things as they should be.
As he chuckles to him, as his teeth rattle in a skeletal chuckle, as
From one silver dragon to another. I wish you well.
as slowly the visage of Godfrey very, very gently disappears, and all that's left is the glowing light where the sun sword had been kept for all these years.
Gunther, upon letting Aurelier take the Sunblade, Gunther himself feels at peace, but feels a pull within him, but nudges away.
Funko's thinking to himself, fuck, I should have grabbed that thing.
All right, well, you all after seeing this and hearing all this, you take a look around, a beautiful view through the windows at the top of the tower. As you can see, shoot.
Nah, it's fun, it's fun.
You make it. As we see McDonald's and Chuck E. Cheese in the distance. By God,
No, here's
We're going to McDonald's.
the land, we've done it.
now as you see
Nuggets.
as you see the tips of Mount Gakis all around Argensvost, you see Valaki Valley and a trail of smoke in the distance coming up from where the city of Valaki is nestled within the trees. You see the great Lake Zorovich in the distance. You see the moors of Ravenloft and the woods that surround the Barovian basins and the rivers that run through. In this bit of hour of twilight, as the moon and stars are kind of choked out by a lot of the smoke, but a strange glow emanates over the land where you're able to see all of this from the window, and it's a very beautiful scene. But yeah, it seems your time and your help with Argensvost is now come to a close.
I'm sorry, I just read it. It's like, the sword will protect me. And he jumps out the
I just walk down.
All right, and as you all walk back down the stairs and back onto the rooftop, you're able to, as the peaceful quiet that now rests over the castle emanates throughout each of its halls, a sort of warm feeling in all of your chests. As before, there was an uneasiness, a cold, a rigidness, a vengeance that was unsated throughout the halls of Argensvost. Holt is now at peace. But you're able to make your way down. Here, let me just get everyone ready here. And you're able to find your way down to the first floor again. Oops. Here.
Oh.
I was gonna say, oh look, they dug our graves for us already. Bet.
And
Yeah, Tucko's bored of this place. He's out.
and as you go to leave through the main, whoopsies. Yeah, I'm now seeing what you. Yeah, Kosara's over there in graveyard.
Expecting a pause.
And yeah, not a pause, but Oh, okay, maybe a pause.
Okay.
Maybe a pause.
Maybe a pause.
Maybe a pause.
Maybe.
God damn.
Yeah, then slow. Потом девисинг. Мяу.
Sorry, yeah, and as you go to open the door and step outside, Thraxus.
Access, open the door before Tunko does it.
What? Oh.
Open door. Go through. Go.
And
outside?
as you step outside, you see each one of the revenants is standing before the statue of their lord Argensvost and facing towards you as they all stand kind of silently, and Sir Morik the Romantic steps forward.
I can't begin to thank you enough, and I'm sure my fellow the fellow soldiers of mine would agree that we owe you our lives.
And you see the visage of Lady Legdana also kind of glistening in the night air in a strange pale visage of herself as she floats gently above the ground and smiles at you all. But Amorik steps forward and speaks.
We must go now, but I want to give you something. Here, take this horn.
As he holds out a horn that someone could grab.
If you ever need our assistance in defeating Lord Strahd, blow through this horn, and our revenants will come to your aid anytime you need.
And you can you'll be able to use that horn to summon 4 revenants to help for a couple turns during a combat once a day.
Let's go.
About wine.
That is neat.
But
Can I use it to summon wine?
until the next time we see each other, I bid you farewell.
As Amorik kind of very gently fades away, just the same way Godfrey did. It's like Donna, Sir the Defiler, Sir Sonnet the Poet, Vladimir Horngard, and Sir Pius and his men all disappear in the same. Well, that's still just a dead body laying there. Kind of a strange full circle back to the only other thing here is the body of the one that ended you all up here.
Tonka's gonna walk up to him and give him an extra kick. Because fuck this dude for selling me poisoned wine.
Yes,
Even though you had great fun with that wine after a while.
I
Go
said.
there, kind of just like
Growing
looks at him. What a weird man thing. Very well.
What did you just call me? Tonka's gonna say, "What the fuck did you just call me?"
Not you, the body, Tonka.
Oh, okay. And then Tonka's gonna start skipping along.
Now, for this other body, what should we do here?
Tie it to the back. I want to watch it get dragged again.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Oi.
Everyone just wants to drag the body on the way.
Fair enough.
Let's
And
go.
Gunther goes, on this course of action, everyone. I believe.
If I may,
Yes.
I have a theory.
What?
You know those
Theory?
frog things that ate me?
The bullywugs?
Yeah.
God.
I was thinking,
Yeah, guess what about the
you know
bodies?
how this lady, and he points to the corpse, had their help?
Yes.
I think they
I know
know.
what
They
she's
could
got.
know something about this amulet.
What do you have in mind, Tonko?
I say we find where they live, and we have a chit chat with them.
You want to find where the bullywugs live, and you want to have a
Uh-huh.
chit chat.
Do you want to get eaten again? Did you have fun the first time?
No, I'll kill them if they try it again. Don't worry, he says as he points towards them. But I want, but I don't want to be eaten. But you know what I want more? I want to be living in a goddamn walking house. And to do that, I need to figure out this thingy. And he holds out the amulet, and I think they could know something.
Why didn't you just go to the library at Arkansas Holt and see if there's any research there you could glean?
Because that requires reading, and I don't want to do that.
You
Alright,
just...
guys.
And
All in favor of going to the Bullywogs to figuring out this amulet thing? You say aye.
Gunther just
As he looks
stands there
towards-
silently.
Or
Or we could go to Amber Temple. We still have to save the Burgomaster's son. Deal with the
and
werewolves.
I believe we need to get closer to solving whatever Gunther has.
And
Like,
and this isn't just coming out of
Say the
nowhere. Tunko is a pretty experienced researcher with his background wanderer. When he attempts to learn or recall a piece of lore, if you do not know that information, you can often know where and from whom you can obtain that piece of lore. And it sounds.
What I'm saying is, if we want this house, we need to do this.
Well,
okay, you know
To
what?
put it simply, I was trying to roleplay it.
Yeah, okay.
I guess I did it too well.
You
huh?
know, you
Well, we
still
could,
have.
unless
there's
we
still,
fuck it
well,
up.
you would still have a your own healthy sense of possibly this is ridiculous, or your own doubts about whether that would help at all. But yeah, you would know that you would at least know that Tunko could be reliable in this way, of knowing where you could find more information on something like this necklace.
Say less, DM. Recon! Tonko, that seems like a great time.
wow.
I know, isn't it? Let's go! And he humps in the wagon.
Works for me.
Works for me.
Hey man, you don't
Bye.
understand. We have a walking house. This is a dub.
Dude, I need this
We need
house.
it.
I guess I
need
roleplayed
the
that. I
house.
guess I roleplayed that too well, huh?
It's a matter of being. Alright, how about this? I got you guys. Yes, puppet. Follow him. Get to the house. You heard him. I
You
believe
heard
the
him.
Demon
house.
wants the house.
Father, is that you?
What, the voice of the house? Your father's a house?
His father's a house.
Maybe.
All right,
House.
as everyone is boarded the wagon once again. So
I
you.
think the
body
girl's still
trailer.
standing by the door.
Oh, there he is.
And where's Katara?
I think she's on
She's
the
still at
wagon.
the
Now
stairs.
Cassara is following the team.
Oh,
Gray
My token still has
Trying
her
to
standing
follow
at
the team, I guess.
of the mortar.
fair enough.
Yeah, only
So
Discord
Kasara,
works now.
Kasara makes her way towards the wagon as well, and you all hop on. Well, that's interesting. Are you not able to access the game right now, Kasara?
It's just
Alrighty.
the gray screen.
She got out the same.
And-
Oh, never mind.
Oh, it's
Infinite
the loading
loading.
screen thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
we're going to. If you guys are going to be returning to the swamps of Berez,
Yes.
I'm watching the stream,
remember
though.
you will be navigating through
Oh,
the swamps.
Fuck yeah.
And as you.
Whoa, wait. You left the blood trail, though.
No, we're trying to find someone
That's
new.
true.
is the
Yeah.
thing.
Well, no, that's the thing. So basically, what would have happened? Oops. The hell?
Oh, guys, we come across a hut in the swamp.
You didn't. Oh, you did. Oopsies.
We did leave a blood trail.
So you do well. Well, so so you kind of do have a trail that you were able to follow. So basically, what would happen? You hop on, you depart from Argensvest Hold. That chapter finally all wrapped up. But as you return into the swamps of Berez, you wouldn't be hearing the sound of the spirits any longer, but you would be hearing the frogs and the bugs all around the swamps. But yeah, so you would remember, you would be able to follow the blood trail back all the way back to kind of where the house was.
The blood trail was a good idea.
But that's as far as it leads you.
That is
But that takes us an hour after.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm
It's like
obsessed
an
with
hour.
hours in there.
Well, wait, since we don't have the weight of the skull, it's like, yeah, it would have been like, what, 2 hours to get over to Algen's house with the skull on us? It would be like an
Yeah,
hour.
so it would have been like, like 50
That's all
minutes
I
to
need.
an hour, yeah.
So if it's been an hour, Tango's currently in the back of the. By the way, just so everyone knows, Tango's currently in the back of the wagon, appearing to do
Okay.
some kind of ritual with the venom dagger.
What the fuck?
Without talking to
What?
anyone.
No!
That's the thing I'm doing as a warlock.
What the hell?
I think
That's
so.
no, you're actively doing this in the way. There's no way Gunther would
I
let
don't
you
know
do
what-
this ritual in front of him.
I'm just
in the
imagining,
wagon.
like,
That's
as you
incredible.
guys catch him, he like looks back at you with a mouth wide. Oh,
He's just
What?
like, he's kind of like sneakily just doing this, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's
No
just
way.
sitting in the corner doing like weird ritual whispers.
There's no shot. No shot. Gunther
Dude,
lets you do this in front
it's
of him.
how else is Tunko gonna pass the time?
Do it at your own fucking time when about to sleep or some shit. What the fuck? Like,
Well, we're just sitting here on our way back, following our blood trail.
there's
Might as well.
no
This is
way.
perfect
Gunther would have
ritual
stopped
time.
you.
What kind of ritual are we doing?
shot.
Pact of the Blade. You can. Okay, let me read this. Edit. You can transform one magic weapon into your pact weapon by performing a special ritual while you hold the weapon. You perform the ritual over the course of. You perform the ritual over the course of 1 hour, which can be done during a short rest. I'm not short resting here, but we're doing it over an hour.
You have unearthed eldritch invocations, pieces of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with an abiding magical ability or other lessons.
I'll tell you now, that description just gives you the description of the packs. It does not give you the description of Pact of the Blade. I can send a screenshot of what Pact of the Blade says. But yeah, no, for some reason it doesn't, like, show you the description of Pact of the Blade there.
Huh. It is
No, like, that is
odd.
really
Oh,
annoying.
am I spamming that in the chat? Whoopsies.
No.
No, I don't see anything
Oh!
in the chat.
Oh! Wait! Place an item here to enchant it. You can drag your...
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
That's what this ritual is.
I got you. Okay.
I'm assuming the Venom Blade is a magic weapon, right? It's gotta be. Yes, it's gotta be.
Yeah, it's a magical weapon.
I mean, you're like a warlock. I
Okay,
don't
okay,
know, right?
okay, we're jumping in. That's what Tunka's just kind of trying to do in the corner. There's no pentagram or something. Tunka's just sitting in the corner, holding the dagger, doing weird ritual shit.
Oh, okay. I thought there was gonna be like this elaborate fucking like
I don't-
candles lit.
No, I don't think
pentagram
that's
on
all
the
that's needed.
floor.
It doesn't say. All it says is I'm doing a ritual while holding the weapon.
That's a
It still
random
doesn't
ritual.
look pretty. I will say this. It looks like something is going on, but there's not like a whole pentagram and shit.
So yeah, you see Tunko kind of doing this ritual. Yeah, how do you guys react to that?
The horse.
I like to believe Gunther actually goes, What are you doing, Tunko?
Gunther. Okay, so Gunther will just kind of tell Tunko again, like, Tunko. God, so what are you doing, Tunko?
The thingy I told you about.
The 9 hells. Okay, look,
It's the thingy
I
I
was
told
ready
you
to spend the
about.
time.
I'm not going to stop you, but you know, again,
It'll be fine.
I'll tell
They
you
still
from
haven't
when
asked
you're
anything of me. It'll be fine. I appreciate you worrying about me. Take that
It'll
to
be
heart. I rarely say
fine.
something like that. But it'll be fine.
Tunko, as someone who's actually cursed, do you wish a fate as mine?
But they asked for my consent. For this.
God send me. As Gunther will then just kind of look away.
As you call Tunko fool, he points at you and he goes, "Bingo! You bet your ass on one of those." And he turns back into his corner and continues his ritual whispers.
Gunther just shakes his head, kind of looks across at Thraxis, and how does Thraxis kind of like?
Thraxis is just gonna shake his head and kind of mutter half under his breath, but still audible. That gnome is gonna get us all killed.
No, it will not be Tunko. Well, we'll see.
Does March? I think March is still. Are you back
I
again?
loaded.
She's guiding.
I am back.
All right. Well, so you're still the driver of the wagon. So now that now there's no chance you're running into a moving shack, you can just move freely. You don't have to do the rolls anymore.
Yay!
But just move one space at a time.
Well, according to Tunko's nose, where the fuck would we go to see bullywugs?
Well, I don't know that. I just know that we can go to the bullywugs. I don't know where they are.
Yeah, the only hint you have is that they must be somewhere within this swamp because, you know,
Well, they showed up for the combat.
yeah, they showed up with Baba the Saga. So,
Probably would just circle
I believe they
around
wouldn't be too far, yeah.
hut. Like,
Yeah, it's a good start. Just do like a spiral pattern. Like, just start spiraling out and out. And chili.
you know what we'll do? Okay, so Kosara's driving. Who wants to be the dedicated investigator? Someone who will investigate for prints or signs of bullywug activity.
what the hell?
I'm gonna pass on that response.
I'll just say, I have a +9 investigation, man.
Okay,
like,
come on, get up there. Get up there.
All right,
I have a +0 and I hit that nat 1 that almost killed me, so yeah, I'm good.
as you all kind of brainstorm as to how you guys are going to find this, thinking maybe it's best if we have Gunther, a very good investigator and a keen eye for details, to hop up next to Kosara on the wagon here as he climbs out through the door. And so yeah, you'll be able to roll me an investigation right now. We'll see what if you're seeing anything or what's going
I also
on.
wanna add, while you're rolling, while Tunko's doing his ritual, sometimes he's cussing to himself, and he'll talk to himself, and sometimes say, "How the fuck do you say that?" While doing this ritual, because he's very dumb.
So the first thing you see is that here on these two these two areas to the south of you, you want to be careful not to step into as Gunther kind of points an arm across, and he can see some strange large creatures roaming kind of from this area.
X on those breasts?
Nope. And then, but also he's also able to see that you need to be careful and not step too closely to these two areas as well. But other than that, he sees some footprints heading to the southwest, the kind of the southeast of it.
So you might have to travel this way, Kosara. Not down there!
Oh.
Do not go there!
Yeah,
go this way, go this way!
I'm going go there. Yeah, like that.
And then perhaps here.
Immediate
next.
panic.
But yeah, Gunther again is seeing signs that point in this direction. Not entirely sure where, but somewhere on this general arch.
I'm just now realizing how big this map is. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
So you must
Yeah.
go this way, Kosara. Perhaps down here.
You could totally get the house today. Dude, what's this?
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
As you continue along, you kind of turn past some trees and you come to a clearing, and it's quite strange.
Stonehenge.
Henge of stone.
Yeah, you all stumble upon a strange, strange old stones that have been erupted in the swamps.
Are they actually this big? Or
is this like a distance thing?
This is a scale thing. Yeah, you're not that small compared to the rocks.
okay.
This is like a scale.
Okay, do we see any kind of runes on them, writings?
That is a great question.
Oh no.
You know, no, it's not even a crazy laugh. I'm kind of struggling to find an answer to that myself.
Mods, the DM is struggling. Help!
Half the mods are in this campaign already.
I will spit my fucking soda out. Oh my god.
I think Kirby's still here.
Yeah, you know, I'm just. Yeah,
He's gonna make up his own answer.
No, I guess it's just
Just random stones? Nothing special about them, huh?
it's just some ancient stones. Yeah, some ancient stones that have been set up in the swamps here for reasons that you're not entirely sure. Maybe
Ancient stone before our time. They're useless now. Let's keep going.
but
Aliens, definitely aliens.
you do see signs of again footprints, kind of you see footprints leading through some of the muck and the grass, leading in a different direction. So we'll return. Return here. As here, let me do that. Yeah, you see this circle of stone that you found here, but you see signs that even further still, the bullywugs must be somewhere to the south. Kind of anywhere in this direction.
Anywhere down.
So you must go further south, sorry.
As the wagon trots along and the wheels rolling upon the sometimes upon small bits of dirt road and sometimes off into thicker, more rural areas.
I'd like to say by now Tucko's definitely finished his ritual and he's now just kind of sitting back, as in he's watching the corpse.
The blood trail.
The blood trail, yeah. That's what I'm gonna think. The canon reason, like we explore it like this, how we uncover it like this, it's just the blood trail.
And at this point, the witch's body is really it's missing one of its legs had fallen off on its way here as you've been traveling for so long from Argensvossholt, and one of its arms has been disconnected from the rest of its body at some point. It's mostly just a torso that you're dragging behind it now.
I stopped for a second as I stopped the wagon for a second as I turned around and like, God damn it stinks from over here even. Maybe we should just ditch it.
Ditch what, Kasara?
The body
Don't
of
be
the
a wuss, keep going.
Why didn't
stinky.
someone say that it would be bad news to bury the body somewhere and leave it to be in dirt or whatever?
Yeah,
Again,
what they
let's
said,
burn
we
it.
gotta keep going, we gotta keep finishing.
We have to
it
keep
until
going, and it's leaving a trail, Kasara. This is very meticulously thought out.
Just plug your nose.
Trust me.
God damn it. Like continuous moving.
If you wish to save me, this is the course we have to take.
That's crazy. Just like gaslighting a paladin with, oh, you want to be a good paladin? You have to save me.
Wait, is that this got there see like still the trail of footprints or anything?
Go roll another investigation.
Worm of a trail.
Oh,
It's not that bad with his plus
yeah,
9.
it's not horrible. Not entirely enough to give you any kind of exact locations, but you know that they have to be still somewhere further south.
I bet
They'll be
here.
still for the south, so.
I bet right here. This is my bet, and I don't know why.
That's crazy.
Specifically, like this tile right here. This one.
He wants this tile, bro.
This specific tile.
Oh.
Oh. Good.
Can we blame that on Sanko?
And as you've stepped into not exactly, you stepped into a kind of in a more dangerous part of the swamps here.
Okay, so I may have.
Roll hunt.
Dude, your stupid knife, dude, the voices, man. Tell him to go
No,
the
that wasn't even the
voices.
knife. Tucko just had a
Oh,
feeling.
the trolls!
Tucko did a little trolling.
Truly.
Huh.
Yellow?
Huh? It's not-
The trolls are
Aw.
dead. Because we killed Babo Sega, they're afraid. They ran away.
Wait!
Wait! We're carrying the dead body of our Slayer. We offered it to the trolls. Oh my god,
God
brilliant.
damn it.
What's left of it?
Why
Brilliant.
would they need it?
Feed them! We're hungry!
Why?
Why not?
Why not?
You were the one complaining about the corpse, now you're complaining
Yeah,
about
you,
trying
you,
to
you
get rid of
want
it.
to ditch it now? That's crazy, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
She
That's
didn't want to
like
give it to
the
trolls.
trolls.
She's racist towards
Well,
Really?
Kasara, you want to leave the body, well guess what? You must stay this course, it's the only way to save me.
sure they even wanna eat it. I wouldn't eat it. You wouldn't eat it.
I mean, we're not trolls though. Perhaps they feel different about hag. Maybe it's like a
What do
delicacy.
you have against trolls? They don't have. You think
Well,
they
it had nothing to do with
nice
trolls.
meal? They would
You
want
trying to
something
gaslight
nice,
us
not
into
this
being racist,
ass.
Kasara? What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know. She like turns around like, do what you want.
You literally said you want to get rid of the body.
Get
We're
rid
given
of
an
the body,
option.
make up your mind.
Exactly.
All right. And so let me actually move this. We're gonna do. So you've stumbled into another swamp encounter, a new one. As I'm just kind of setting up where y'all will be at. And so you kind of you took a moment where the trees got too thick and the mud a little too damp to safely travel with the wagon, and you all hopped out and went to take a look around to see if you could find any signs of the Bullywug encampment. But accidentally, you have stumbled into a sort of a hunt.
We're going on.
I'm scared of trolls.
And you hear the strange croaking and the you hear the noises of bullywugs to the north, but you also hear these strange loud stomping noises. You hear very loud stomping noises coming from the south below you that trail through the trees and beyond the water. I need all of you to roll for initiative.
Real fast before I do so, I can do this and pray to God it changes the description. Where is Pack of the Blade? Pack of the Blade. Oh. Okay, so we're gonna try this. I'm gonna put this here and place an item here to enchant it.
Oh. You got a one.
Place an item here to enchant it.
Sorry, let me.
Dude, we got a
There we go.
Sorry about this. Let me just get y'all re-centered. So remember, if you don't recall, in this little swamp encounter, you don't necessarily have to kill all of these things. You're just trying to get to the edge of the map and get back to safety.
Oh wait, I'm blind. Buddy XP.
Will be kind of But kind
I'm
of
gonna
your
try my new shit.
will be kind of your purpose here is just trying to get to the edge of the map and away from these creatures. But Toral, you'll be going first.
Got a question.
What's up?
Should I be blind? Oh, I'm gone.
I see you there.
I'm blind.
You're
They
blind?
ripped out my fucking. It is all black. They ripped out my fucking eyes.
There's two of them.
This is the price of your ritual. This is it.
Can you still? Are you still
No.
blind?
Still very much blind.
Once
You
per
might.
day.
You
for
might have
1 hour to be
to. I can
exact.
try this.
Oh, I can definitely refresh. Hold on. My PC did have a stroke. This might be a refresh. Now that I use my 2 points. No, I have a plan for
I
my
did
cost.
tell you.
It'll be
Tried to tell
the
you.
ultimate cost.
Yeah, it technically is true.
The technical issues are the price.
It's
Oh my
Strad.
god. It's a virus on your computer now.
It's a virus on the computer.
Yes.
You click the spam link.
I
It's
cannot.
all those weird models and sound effects you've been downloading. They had a virus.
By the way, for the record, he's saying models for the Mori stuff. I need this on the record. I don't know what you're talking about.
Curse of Strad is actually
Did you try
the name of a
restarting
virus.
I'm refreshing, yeah. Here.
Is it still loading? Can you see?
It's loading. It's loading. Okay, guys, we can see it.
You can see it? Okay, okay. So Toral will be first.
Tungo. There's Crocus over there, there's Bullywugs up north. What do we do?
Talk to them, I guess.
And you hear them splashing through the water. You hear them kind of their feet slapping against the mud as you hear the loud thumping of some strange large creature just to the south. That they seem to be heading towards each other, but you're not entirely sure if they're just heading towards to you. They could be going to attack you, but
Yeah, I'm actually rolling with it, too.
yeah, you just hear these things happening around you.
That would it make sense that we have someone who could speak to the creatures. What's that?
Axis.
But again, Toral is first here.
He is fucking gone.
Toral looks to the bullywugs, looks to the troll, looks to the bullywugs, and just sprints.
It's not gone yet. We're just weighing our options.
Okay. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I don't even know. Well, I don't know what the plan is, and he's kind of just not listening to them because at this point he's just kind of done with them, at least for right now.
Feeling is entirely mutual, I assure you.
Yeah, I'm certain.
Gunther refuses to
I'm
meet
certain
his
it is. Like, oh, for like the 9th time this session,
Yes.
Gunther refuses to meet his gaze.
But there were things that
It's like, dude, it's like you're playing like an MMO, and you're like repeatedly talking to the same NPC, and they just give you the same line over and
Dude,
over
no,
again.
I was just thinking,
I'm
like, you know, a Telltale
constantly-
game. Gunther,
I'm just
remember
like I'm trying to interact with Gunther, and the only line he's giving me is Gunther refuses to meet your gaze.
You need more
Gunther
honor level.
refuses
You
to
need
meet
a
your
higher
gaze.
honor level to speak to me. Come back when you have a
Gunther
higher honor
refuses
level.
to meet your gaze. Yep. It's like, all right, bro.
that. What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I'm not actually interacting with you.
Fair enough. Alright. So, yeah, I mean, you're the researcher, Space. What are we doing?
I
Yeah.
am going off of very
Oh.
limited information.
Actually,
I'll tell you, I don't
started
know
here,
much.
right?
Inkler
Yeah,
to
it's
that.
kind of right there. Yeah.
started
So
here.
would-
Okay, I'm gonna go back to there.
Okay.
Okay, would
I
I
We're
just know that they
going
might not be chill
Okay.
with us.
There we go.
Can
Yeah, I
Druid
want it.
talk to Krogers? Strike a bargain.
I have an idea. Gunther, do you have polymorph?
Polymorph? No, I do not
Make
know that
me
spell.
into a bullywog.
I don't have polymorph. I don't, yeah, I don't have anything that would help, man. I could cast an illusion of a small.
No, only spell
small
that you'll need
Kroger.
here is Stone of Truth if things go south.
How far is he? 30? I might actually just fucking hit shit. and make it worse.
Oh my god. Wait,
Do not.
Oh shit. Hey man, Terrell's kind of like, in his own. He's getting upset with us. I understand it.
Do not. I want this goddamn house.
We can get the house later.
No,
That's
we
crazy.
can do it this session. As in, we've already come this way.
So we've got like 30 minutes to get it this session.
We kill him. We so get him. We get the house. We kill him if he fucked the. I want this house. No, we could. We speedrun this encounter, guys.
Oh my
We could get the
God.
house
Do we
by the end of
actually-
the session.
well,
We get the
maybe
house by the end of the
Whoa.
Dr.
Do we actually like know what the necklace even does yet?
So he's a
That's all-
researcher. So researcher, he knows that like where to get
I-
it. To make sure
Well,
how it works,
yeah.
I guess.
We know how to. We know he has an idea of where to figure it out, but we don't know yet.
Right.
So
Yeah.
But talking to the
Yeah.
Croakers might give us an
In
edge.
character, Tycho has zero idea how to make it do anything, which is what we
Right.
are working on doing.
But our clue was to I guess get the Croakers' help.
Out of character, I still don't know how to make it do things. So we need these. We need these guys.
Now, would the druid Thraxus be able to talk to Croakers?
Perhaps. Do they count as animals? I don't know.
Yeah, do
Look
they?
at them,
Can they like talk like tone or some shit and hope they
No, it's not.
understand you?
It's not like frog language. It's their own. That's their own language. It's their own bullywug.
Fuck.
All right, so we
Okay,
just.
so I don't think I would be able to then.
Yeah.
We just fucking bail.
Borg.
Bail.
We bail?
We
We bailing? We bailing? You don't want to try to
I'm
talk to
bailing.
them?
Well, you know what I could do?
Yeah, you
I
don't wanna
could,
try to
I could
talk.
try to get this guy out of my way and then fucking book it past him. You know, that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Nobody sees.
I mean,
Right,
it's this guy
yeah.
right here. you see.
Well, I don't see that guy. I don't see that guy.
No,
I'm doing-
Tungo,
I'm
Tungo.
attacking
I'll
this
die to
guy.
Tungo. You wanna talk to somebody who's
I'm using
not that bad.
infestation on this guy.
Okay.
It's just to make a con save.
Got it.
I don't know what he's attacking, but I'm praying it's not a.
Ooh, he
frog.
fails.
He fails. Okay, so 1d6. Oh, 2d6s. I lied because of level. Okay. 5 damage. But then we have to roll a d4, and 1 is north, 2 is south, 3 is east, and 4 is west. So he is running south. So he goes 5 feet south. Forcibly, like he has to. Doesn't provoke opportunity attack, and if the direction rolled is blocked, the target doesn't move. So I mean, if the space below him is blocked,
I have an idea.
then yeah. But
Oh, the bullywug.
yeah,
he's
this
saying
bullywug
he's
here.
moving this dude
Oh.
like down.
He's being
so he can
forcibly
just book
moved.
it
Right, he's
fast
running. He's
and,
running away from the bug.
Yeah.
Right. I thought he was. I thought you were moving. I was like, why are you rolling to move random? Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
And then cunning action counts as a bonus action, so I get 30 more movement because I'm using it as a dash.
All right.
Fuck, that would count. I can do that,
Yeah, you can.
right?
Yeah, totally.
Huge. Okay.
As he's
And-
distracted, running away from the bugs, the infestation you've spawned on him.
Yeah, that's the end of Toral's turn.
All right. Tunko's next.
Brain moment. Tunko's gonna run over here.
Okay.
Okay. He's gonna run right in front of him. And he's
Okay.
gonna hold out the amulet, right?
Right.
And so the frogs see the amulet, right? I'm assuming you do they notice the amulet?
They.
Tunko's sitting here shaking it. He's trying to make it really noticeable.
Hold on.
Dude, this dude looks at this guy over here. Jerry, what the fuck is he doing?
No,
What's this
none
guy doing over
of
here?
none of them see you. They're so kind of as you're kind of sloshing through the muddy swamp water in the tall grass. They seem to not really pay you. They might like catch you out of the corner of their eye, but they think you're a small animal as they're too focused on hunting down the troll.
Oh wait, they're
Oh,
also
goodbye.
trying to kill the troll.
The what?
They ignore you for now.
These guys are trying to kill this troll down here.
Your character wouldn't know that, but it seems like they're headed in that
But
direction.
they seem to be ignoring you is what's happening.
But they would be coming my direction.
They are
Well,
headed.
this
Yes,
is
they are.
okay.
They are going to be. Yeah, they are all going to be kind of heading in this way.
I end my turn right here. No, I spend my act. No, I can end my turn just right here. I've got a plan, dude.
All right,
I just need them to notice me.
Notice me, Senpai.
Notice me, frog daddy.
Okay. The frog pie joke was right there, but whatever.
Okay, so what is that the end of your turn?
Yeah,
that's my turn.
Gunther's next.
So what Gunther will do, Gunther kind of sighs. Gunther kind of gets right next to Tunko. He's going to do. Alright, Gunther is going to use Minor Illusion.
Okay.
So, actually, wait. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I got this right. Okay. So, Gunther...
You have a clue what my plan is.
Sure. But Gunther is going to use Minor Illusion and create, like, obviously, like, in front of this guy, right? So in front of this guy, literally right in front of him, kind of like floating in his face as well. A version of Tunko, small, dangling the amulet.
Perfect.
Yeah, just in front of him. That's what he's gonna do.
I'm just gonna...
And Gunther's gonna be like, "We need your attention!" And then just kind of like, just
Just tell me
kind
what
of
you
like
think about
press
this.
it. Ain't no. He has to roll investigation too to see it. Pause. Wait, because it's like illusion.
It was the same exact roll. He still pays no mind to the
No shot.
image of
Man,
Tunko.
he's dedicated, huh?
Even when they have to do an intelligence investigation.
Well, they're not in combat with the investigator.
okay.
They're not trying to attack.
Okay.
It's less that we'll do it here. We'll do an we'll do that just to.
Oh, I was just curious. Yeah. Okay. No, but if that doesn't work, I mean,
We'll do this just to kind of go what's happening. So he does fall for it. He fails the roll. He falls for it, but he still ignores it. He doesn't have any inkling to like want to attack it. Is what's happening.
Okay.
So he thinks it's a real
That's
Tunko, but he just doesn't attack it.
So
But he notices it, though. He notices
so
it,
he's
though.
not attacking
He
it.
does.
So he's chill.
No, he doesn't attack it, but he notices it though.
Does he notice the amulet?
Um.
I need him to
Again, no,
notice
he
the
doesn't-
amulet.
probably doesn't care.
He doesn't notice you at all.
No, but the version of Tunko would be dangling the amulet as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, neither Tunkos is responded to
He doesn't care.
by this
Okay.
bullywug. Right.
Yeah, he just does not care.
Okay,
Gunther's
plan
gonna
B,
be like,
guys. We're gonna. Well, we don't know what they're doing.
I could push him, Tunko. Do you want me to push him?
No. Let's be chill with them.
Okay, Gunther just kind of goes like sighs. I guess we'll wait to see if he approaches us. And Gunther
Okay,
just
I
waits
got a
there and answers her.
plan. I've got a plan.
Alright.
Okay, I'll throw my old plan out the window.
Ending your turn there will be the troll is next as it is going to stomp. Boom, 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 as it will move 10, 15, 20.
Gang.
As it splashes down into the water here. And it has now definitely seen Thraxis, Kasara, and Aurelior, who it is now kind of snarling at, and its head bobbing up and down, and it starts moving its arms as it gets ready to charge at you all. Actually, it's gonna dash. It's actually gonna dash.
Oh, fuck.
And but it'll end its turn right there.
Insert Willem Dafoe
That's
meme
crazy.
here.
But next is speaking of the devil. Next is Thraxis.
Well,
Hi there, buddy.
A very loud guttural.
Oh my god, save!
oh my god, save.
I don't know what I'm doing now.
I would assume attacking the big thing that is about to beat your ass.
I mean,
What do? You can disengage. You can disengage.
I was thinking about it. I was definitely thinking about doing that.
Yeah, you can only disengage. And command him if you want. Well, actually, no, that would be an action. Yeah, you could cast command and hold, have him follow. Like, it's up to you.
How am I gonna cast command? What?
Oh, you don't have command? Oh, I thought you did. Oh,
No,
shit.
I have hold person.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think that would work out.
I don't have command. No, where did you get that idea?
Never
Huh?
mind. I thought you did. That's me. Never mind.
I mean, whole person is admittedly pretty similar to command, to be fair, but
You're just commanding them to hold still.
Anyway, yes, I will disengage. And what if I want?
Whereas, Tungo and Gunther are just distracted with the holy ones.
So yeah, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna disengage, and I'm just gonna.
you disengage and he kind of swings at you as you run away, but he doesn't connect.
Hey guys, there's a big man over there, and they're kind of scary. So
No troll loss, man.
we didn't get their attention. Perhaps attacking the troll will suffice.
I've got a plan.
Well, Kassar and Aurelio over there, I think they've got it. I'll just hang out here with you guys.
What is this? There's an attack jet incoming.
I don't know what that sound was. I'm scared.
It's just
That's
how
fast you actually
it's
ran
so
away.
intense that it's just you're hearing stuff like that all around you. That's how like scary it is in the swamp.
I see. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. But I think that's the end of my turn.
All right, that's Thraxis. Next will be all of the Croakers, who
Whoa, don't
are
say that, dude. That's racist.
all of my Croakers are going to be going next.
God damn. Dude.
What's up,
it's
my
Crow gang? Crow gang.
Croaker gang.
Ribbit.
Oh, gang.
My
He's
Croaker.
right behind me. Like
So
sewing school.
we're gonna do something a little different. These guys are going to
move together.
Immediately kill all of you. There's no way.
No. So he'll go 10, 15, 20. He's gonna go over here. He's just gonna run past you. This one. And so you created that spectral Tunko, right?
Yes.
And that was
Spectral Tunko, like holding the amulet, like dangling it in front of him, like making it noticeable that he's dangling.
Kind of like what you do with keychains to children. That
right. So that the fake Tunko will be right there in that little square in front of him. And suddenly, even though kind of ignoring him at first, he looks at it and he as he will attack the spectral Tunko.
That's not what you
Oh,
like
he's
to
gonna
see.
attack it now.
Okay, it's fine. It'll be fine by my turn.
Tunko, he's attacking it.
It'll be fine. I'm gonna figure out what he's doing here soon. I just feel like I can't move quite yet. I feel like something inside me feels like it's not my turn.
Hey, what are you talking about? What is this?
I don't know.
Snap out of it.
I wonder why that's happening.
He eviscerates the illusion. Oh my god.
I'm not able to roll attacks. It's just showing me the details for the ability, but it won't let me actually.
What are you supposed to roll? I can do it for you, like on the bottom.
I think it's just a version mismatch. I think we need to update the thing.
Goddamn.
Well, okay. We're just gonna do this for now then. Have to do it. So he misses the attack, but he will try again with his spear, if you don't remember. And he will hit with the spear. And as his spear passes through it, we won't roll damage. As his spear passes through it, he kind of looks back and forth, and he realizes it's not real. And he'll go and kind of running, well, kind of like here.
Okay.
But then he's going to again make a snap decision. He's decided to keep moving towards the troll and ignore Tunko. The next one, we'll keep going. Actually, let's move him here. This one does aggro towards Tunko, and he's going to move there and then dash to attack, but that is his turn. We'll do another. This guy's kind of far enough away where he doesn't even really notice you all at all. And he's just gonna continue towards the troll with a dash. This bullywug that is infested. Sorry, and he should have been from the infestation. Should have took that damage. No, he's just gonna keep running away from the infestation, and he'll go towards the troll, hoping the infestation stops following him. This guy is going to make a roll, and so this guy is going to aggro on Toral. And he'll move over here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. And he'll attack with a spear. Ooh, a natural 20.
Oh!
God damn.
He stabs Troll, killing him.
So then that is
Directed to the heart.
Not even this time, bitch.
So it'll be D8. So it's 2 D8. So that'll be 13 damage as he stabs him with the spear.
Oh no, that's just like all of the bonus health we just got. Oh,
Nice,
no.
huge. So, yeah, that temporary health should be helping you guys a lot in any combats in the next day or so.
I mean, I didn't get all that.
I was gonna say, unless it happens right now.
But you will multi-attack, but he misses his bite. He swings in with his head to try and bite you, but he misses and chomps at the air. But that will be that bullywug. This one is just going to run, what is it, 5, 10, 15, 20. This one's just going to run here and down here towards the troll to follow his fellow bullywugs. And this one as well.
I'm gonna delete this frog.
Move here and then dash. 1, 2.
I think I can. I just have to hit it.
Whole career.
Could.
I just have to hit
I
it.
should.
I will.
Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Don't do it.
Oh, and this one also isn't aggressive towards the party either. All right, I think that's all the bullywugs. The bullywugs have all moved now. Next is Kosara. Next to the troll.
Kosara. Arrow, are you live?
Is she here? Is she in the Discord?
Arrow.
She is.
Okay.
She is in the VC, but
The
I don't
VC?
know if, she
Or
is muted.
Mike is muted.
Are you aware of that you're muted, Meryl?
Possibly accidental mute.
Talk to me.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, she's back.
There she is.
Stuff. It's alright. As I stand here next to the troll, I'm gonna hold my symbol with one hand. I'm gonna use my other hand in front of this troll, and I'm gonna say "Ravel" as I am casting command.
Oh shit.
Wait, one more time?
Casting command.
You
She's
can
casting
use me for
command.
Kusara.
Oh, okay.
That's what-
Yeah, maybe that is what you're thinking. Maybe we're thinking Kosara.
I understand. We're so similar.
Similar.
I'm gonna delete this frog in the French restaurant.
That's a DC 14 sit from you, Schnitz.
Oh, sorry. Was it kind of lagging there? So DC 14, got it. Ooh, that is a fail.
But it works.
So he grovels. Here, I'll put the spell just for you guys to see in chat. There. You can kind of see what command does.
Right on.
So grovel, so is prone.
And that's what she said you wanted to do, grovel?
It is brown and it ends its turn.
All right.
Yeah, so it has
so
the
yeah,
prone,
so it'll.
yeah, it's
Oh,
prone.
whoops. So it'll drop to the floor.
I gotta move away from it, or you just stand there with it?
As he is prone, I'm no longer attacked, so I'm gonna move here. Where to move that is.
As Kosara commands the troll to drop to the ground, and she is able to safely move away from it.
Did the Cobras
You
notice
just
that
move
they
the
didn't
token
care?
because my view kind of stopped.
You moved on my screen, you're right here. Or you're like right here.
Yeah.
I
Same,
am
although
supposed to
the,
be right behind Tanfa.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are
yeah,
on my
yeah,
screen.
you
That's
are.
where you are on our screen. The measurement thing is still there for me though.
Yeah,
the measurement
it
thing's
seemed
still there,
to have,
but-
which is strange. It seemed to have frozen, kind
Frozen for
of
me.
with the measurement thing still happening. What if I move her? What if I move her myself? Oh,
Maybe she does the measurement thing again? Because like it deletes it, it's supposed to delete it, but oh no.
there.
Oh god.
Just doesn't create new measurement, but I can still move the map.
Interesting.
Weird.
Well, we can just ignore it.
Interesting. So you're behind Tunko. Anything else you want to do here?
Nope, but also I do grant them auras now. Both Tanko, Gunter, and
Thraxus.
Thraxus. Yeah, I'm trying to not to say Taral. Very
No worries.
hard.
Thank god.
So much aura.
All good. So Corsara has come to back up Tunko, but Aurelior is next.
Okay, bonus action, I'll reach.
Okay.
Oh.
And I'll attack the troll.
Damn.
Okay.
That's like advantage, right? Because of prone.
Yeah, would be with advantage.
Lying down.
Nice. 18 hits. All right.
Well-
10 damage goes through, and
12 because of rage.
oh, true. Actually, is it still 2 damage you get from raging?
Oh, did you get any more from leveling up?
Level 8, you may go up to 3. Let me see. I think there's a way to check on the sheet. If not, we can just look up. There should be a table we can check.
It's shown in the rage damage column of the Barbarian Features table.
Yeah, there should be. Oops.
Shit.
It changes to 3 at 9.
Oh, you get 3 at 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Almost there. So yeah, 2 more damage, so it would be 12 onto the Swamp Troll. Smacked at him for 12. That'll put him here. All right.
I'll attack again.
Hell yeah. As he swings his axe at the troll down. Ooh, the natural, the 20. Oops, that's all the wrong sounds. A natural 20.
Healing.
Big damage. That'll be 16, 18 damage, crushing down at the as the troll reaches up his arm to stop it, and you chop straight into his forearm as he. So he is writhing on the floor in pain, and that would put him where? That'll put him. Boom. All right. Oh, and the measurements thing's gone now. Interesting.
Hey, let's go.
I refresh.
Island.
Nice. And that's your end of Illyria Storm. We'll be back to Torral at the top of round 2. Let's see what Torral's doing up here. Let's see what Myra's doing up
sorry,
here.
sorry. I thought I was unmuted, but I was not unmuted.
No worries.
I'll do that. That's not that fun. Okay. Use steady aim since I'm standing here, so I get advantage. I just can't move. And I will start swinging with the short sword, so I'll get advantage on it. And because advantage, do I get sneak attack? Because I know our sneak attack rolls are, I guess not as the text says. Would I get sneak attack if I'm getting advantage on this attack?
You know how to strike subtly and exploit a foe's distraction. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an extra attack roll. If you have an advantage on the roll and the attack uses finesse or a ranged weapon, the extra damage type is the same as the weapon's type. You don't need the advantage on the attack roll if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet. So if you're surrounding them, yes, in this instance, a stealth attack works.
Advantage. Okay. Last 23.
All right, that hits.
All right. So there's the first d6, and then all the sneak attack d6s. 17 more damage, so 23 damage, and then I get my extra dagger attack. Nick lets me use it as a regular action, and because no, not Nick. That's Vex lets me use it as a thing. Yeah, I think. Wait, what the fuck? Which one was it? I need to find my daggers just to make sure I know what Vex. Yeah, Nick does, because this dagger doesn't show it. What does Nick do? Does anybody have a dagger that just says what Nick does?
I'm trying to check my inventory.
Because the dagger, that you gave
when
me
you
does
make
not
the
say
extra
what Nick
attack,
does.
when you make the extra attack with the light property, you can
because
make it as part of the
attack
attack action
Okay.
instead of the bonus action.
Awesome. Okay, so yeah, this counts as regular. Well, yeah, so this counts as a part of my regular attack, and then Vex on the short sword makes an advantage as well. So, okay, 19.
19 hits.
Awesome. That's the wrong roll. And the dagger will hit for 5. So that's a grand total of that's a grand total of 28 damage.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
yeah, the radiant
right,
damage
got
that I
it.
had subtracted. But yeah, 5. So
All right.
28 total.
Yeah, that will finish off the bullywug. How does it look?
It's just a flurry of like cuts, slashes, stabs, and everything in between.
All right, as
And
you
it just kinda falls
slash the bullywug into cutting his throat, slashing his stomach open, and he falls over dead into the water as his body splashes down. Anything else? So you can't move, right? You 0.
Yeah, I'm not on move.
All right, that's Toral's turn. Unless you want to do anything else.
No, that's it. I mean, that's all I can do.
Tunko's turn is next.
Tonka is using this on the bullywog.
Using the
Amulet of Thoughts.
Okay.
We'll do it on this guy who's ignoring me.
Okay.
Because I already know what they're thinking. These two are thinking to kill the little gnome.
Well, this
What
one
is
is.
this
This guy.
Yeah,
this
only
guy
only
wants to
this
ignore
one's
you.
aggroed on you. This one's not. He's ignoring you.
Right. Yeah.
Oh well, whichever one. I just use it on one of the ones that are not aggro.
Okay, so on this guy, yeah, I guess this
So,
guy or this
yeah,
guy.
I was gonna say, you could just use it on this guy's closer.
So, You feel the thoughts, but you aren't able to interpret the bullywug that they're speaking in. But the intention you feel is that they want to hunt the troll.
Okay, so Tanka's gonna be like, okay, so they want to hunt this troll, so let's help them out here, and they can keep the corpse, and maybe they'll like us.
Okay, what about the one in front of you, Tonka?
You know what I think about that?
Moves.
So that's 5. And then we
Wait, did you disengage? You just moved.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
So as I'm walking away, you can go ahead and attack me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you didn't disengage?
No, he
No.
used the action, doesn't he? He used the Emblem of Thoughts as an action,
Yeah.
right?
No,
I
it's
still
not.
have
It's not,
bonus
it's
Oh, it's
not an action.
Oh, it's an item, right? Okay.
Oh.
It's
I
just
didn't know
a
if you wanted it or not.
special. Yeah, it's just a special sort of use. It doesn't
Well,
really
I mean,
take up an action
worse
or a
comes
bonus
to
action.
Worse,
Alright.
I have deflect attack. So honestly, yeah, he can go ahead and attack me. I don't give a fuck. That one bullywog can have an attack on me before I start whacking this fucking troll.
I want to say he misses.
Okay.
Because you could have.
Fair enough.
Right, then you.
And then you know what I get to do for the rest
How
of the
much? How much is Oh, okay, yeah, you easily make it over there. Fair enough.
time? Oh yeah.
Okay, well, let's see what you're doing. Because now you're in range for an attack on the troll. Okay, so he is actually gonna swing on you. I was.
Yeah, that's alright. That's
I
alright.
was
That's
just
fine
gonna
with me, go
kind
for
of
it.
do something silly, but we'll do this.
No, go for it. Go for it.
He does hit with a 19.
Go for
And
it.
we'll just do this. That'll be 4 damage as he stabs out with his spear.
Not even gonna bother.
Yeah, he just takes it.
All right. 4 damage, and then all right. So you get up to the troll, and what attacks are you hitting it
And
with first?
I finally get to use this for the first time.
Oh my god.
Save and use. Okay, I'm not gonna click those buttons yet. That's new. Because I've made consume item. What does this fucking mean? I'm trying to use the dagger, the venom dagger, and it's saying consume item. No? Okay! Consume resource. I don't know what the fuck that means. But we're just gonna go for
It might have uses.
It's probably because it's my pack weapon, because when I click on it, there's attack and then save and use. I'm thinking save is because I can put this in a pocket dimension.
I'm not sure.
I think I could put this into a pocket dimension. I'm pretty sure that's what save would mean. Maybe use would be summoning it. I don't know. I'll click those buttons like after the stream. Yeah, I'm assuming 24 hits the troll.
Yes, the 24 does hit the troll.
Go! Here. Oh, hey, I can. Oh, yeah, I can pick the kind of damage now. I think because you're my pack weapon. There's so many buttons now.
You're a little bit roboty, by the way.
Yeah.
I can understand what you're saying, but your
Beep, beep,
voice.
beep, up.
Yeah.
You someone don't want to. What the fuck?
Beep boop beep up. Okay, we're just gonna fucking go for it.
I can hear it. I can hear it.
I can hear.
Hold that for 6.
Okay, 6.
What type of damage are you doing, though?
I'm just gonna do piercing because you have to spend an action to cover it
Ah.
in poison.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Okay, so 6 damage onto the troll. Fair enough. That'll put him here.
And then what we do is Fury of Blows.
Remember, it's whatchamacallit?
It's a virtual fury.
It's prone, so you have an advantage. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, sick.
But also,
So
you already used your weapon.
But I was
Flurry
doing
of
some
blows.
Googling.
You're doing
It
bonus
does a bonus
action.
action.
You're just doing it as a bonus action, right? Okay, yeah, you can do
Yeah,
flurry of
yeah.
blows. Yeah.
With 2 unarmed strikes. Yeah. Advantage.
You just
thank
would
God.
miss out on the multi attack. I mean, you
Yeah,
could.
I can only swing at the. I can only swing with the dagger once, but then I can punch twice with Fury of Blows.
I
or I
think you
could
can still
do 4.
multi attack. Let me see. pretty sure you can still multi-attack, extra attack. Yeah, you're taking the attack action, so you can attack again with the dagger before you flurry blows.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Yep.
Consume item on use. No, I don't want to know what the fuck that does yet.
Roll with advantage.
True. Nice. 24 hits.
Fuck yeah! And then normal. I could pick like necrotic, piercing, psychic, radiant, and shit because I think it's my pack weapon. I don't want to.
3 damage.
Those are
I don't wanna.
complicated. All right, and then we do Fury of Blows. Advantage.
There you go. 18 does hit.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. He's sitting everything.
We do this.
Oh my god.
8 damage.
Why did you have to open your goddamn mouth? Why would you
Because I
say
want this
that?
natter one. Damn.
Thank God I have advantage. Oh, thank God I have advantage.
Nice. Another does successfully hit.
And my final damage roll. Be decent. Thank
11
you.
more damage. Very nice. From the flurry of blows on the troll fallen to the ground. Commanded to the ground, I should say. That'd be 11, knocking them to here.
That shall be my...
And you see as Tunko kind of hops up, and he really like the last round of flurry of the last flurry of blows on the troll. He just smacked around straight into his skull, and the troll is starting to bleed, and it's looking kind of messed up here after being chopped up by the axe by Aurelius's axe and beaten by Tunko. He's looking pretty messed up.
I'm stabbed.
Is that your turn? Oh yeah, it's stabbed by
That is my turn.
venom blade. But it's Gunther's turn.
Does this one care that now that his obstacle's out of the way here, is he aggro on me now? Or does he just like, cause you know?
Not at this moment. If you want to move away, you're it won't opportunity
Yeah,
attack.
Gunther's gonna take a little sidesteppy right here and be like, I'm moving, chief. Alright, and then, let's see.
Like
So-
canonically, it would just take a couple steps towards Tunko. It would kind of ignore you, but it's just in that place right at this moment.
Okay, fair enough. Gunther would kind of like just sidestep out of the way. Does he notice like their reactions? Does it seem like they just are like kind of like impressed that they're like dealing damage to the trolls or anything, or like?
Yeah, what's the reaction to Tunko?
Yeah, what's the
beating
reaction to
fuck out
them
of
like
this
you know
troll?
kind of beating up the troll? Do they care? Do they not care?
I assume they care in some sort of form, right?
Roll an insight check.
Sure.
Ew. Interesting.
Oof. Okay, that's not bad.
Oh, no.
You have no idea. It just looks like frogs with weapons waddling through the water to you.
Okay, so Gunther moved. Okay, what was it? Sorry, I moved from like right here to right here. It's
Like
fine.
five.
Gunther's gonna move kind of next to Thoraxis right here, and then. Okay, perfect. Gunther is then just going to shrug and be like, be that as it may. Gunther then will cast.
Also, I think I figured out what my one charity is.
Okay. Gunther's just going to cast. I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the troll.
Ooh, all right. On the troll, he'll make a Wisdom saving throw. Ooh, he fails.
That'd be
Right,
lit.
11 more damage as the psychic searing damage penetrates his thick skull and his tiny brain. That'll put him here.
There. Gunther's then gonna look at Thoraxis. In case you do kill the troll, or whatever happens next, I will have something prepared. So be wary. And then Gunther will then. Here.
Good to know.
Just, you know what? Yeah, that'll be the end of Gunther's turn. Actually, wait. Gunther is
Are you
then
sure?
going to use. Yeah, Gunther's going to use. I mean, I can kill the troll outright. He's not going to. Alright, Gunther's going
I mean,
to.
he goes next, so you may wanna.
I mean, I'm going to see what they're going to do. Alright, Gunther's going to use Mantle of Inspiration. Go. as a bonus action, mental inspiration, and so that will. Maybe we could do more in case you guys don't have.
You can expend a use of bardic inspiration, which I think. So is it just like it's a second bardic inspiration?
Well, no, it's not a second bardic inspiration. It's to give them temporary hit points. So if they have low hit points or whatever, I can make it to like whatever that this would be. It wouldn't add to like whatever Evan's gave us.
Right, but I'm seeing it pulls from the resource pool, the bardic
inspiration. Oh yeah.
Resource
It
pool.
pulls that from our bardic
okay,
inspiration.
I see. Number of other creatures.
Right, and so that would be on what fuck? What's my charisma modifier? Yes, +3. Okay, we're gonna give it to Tunko, Aurelior, and Nikosar. In case you were low and or whatever, you would have
nice 8 temporary hit points. Unless you have more.
Reaction to move.
Yeah, unless you have more. Because I know you took a hit, so I just kind of give that to you.
By doing, we're vibing at 15, but this is still chill because it also says bottom. And then each can use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So that's helpful.
Yeah, so that's
you know what, I'm gonna use that to
more
back off next turn and let the Bullywogs take care of it.
Yep.
Smart.
And so that's just like what you can do. So you can use your reaction without, opportunity attacks.
Oh, nice.
And that'll be the end of Gunther's turn.
Do you want to use your reaction laws to move away from the troll?
No.
Okay.
Oh, well.
It's like, nah, good.
I mean, it's good for Kossar, because Kossar's going to be in the way of, the Bullywugs.
Fair enough.
Coming.
So, if you're passing your turn there, it's a holiday. Thanks for the follow. So you're passing your turn, Gunther?
Yes, that'll be
all right. The Swamp Troll's turn, and he is going to stand up off the ground.
I'll use
one more time.
The tree!
The tree!
The trees! Wait, what are you doing?
Using the branches of the tree, DC 15 strength saving throw. He has a pretty good strength saving throw, as you'd imagine. But he does fail. So where are you moving him?
I'll go for them over here.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So he sprouts the very large troll towering over the barbarian is suddenly sucked up by branches that pull him under, and he sprouts up next to him. But in kind of it, without missing a beat, he swings up his arm, and he does go in for a claw.
It will be at disadvantage because of Vicious Mockery.
Fair enough. Boom, boom, boom. Let me just do this. Here, and let me see if this works, because for some reason, I think it's just these... Yeah, it's just these tokens, for some reason, I can't attack with. I don't know. It's very strange. So that will be a claw attack at disadvantage. It's just its first attack, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, and that, even at
Disadvantage
disadvantage,
on the next attack roll it makes.
that is still a 16, which does get through Aurelior's defenses. And that will be... It'll be 10 damage into Aurelior. But halved to 5 because it's physical. And you're raging. But then it will attack again with its claws. It swings out, or with its hands as it swings out. Disadvantage? Or sorry, no. We're gonna re-roll. Re-roll that normally. Okay, still fails. So he does miss the second attack, but then he will take a third attack with a bite. Ooh, and that is a nat 20 bite.
Oh!
My
God.
That will be... only 11. which would be halved. But I also forgot.
Ow.
I did forget at the start of its turn.
It will also rage.
No, that'd be cool.
Again.
No, it's going to regen. It starts its body, its wounds start closing up as it is a troll and it does have regeneration.
True.
So it will regen at the end of its turn instead of the start of its turn, but none of the matter. Next is Thraxus.
Alright, Thraxus is going to just kind of look around at everybody attacking the troll and be seemingly ignoring the bullywugs. Like, alright, I guess we're doing this.
Be wary of the bullywugs. Truck the troll, I guess.
Well, time to pull out one of my new tricks, I guess. And he will cast...
Got the racist eyebrow. I mean, they were just standing side by side at this point, just kind of like, got to just cross their arms and be like, okay.
He is going to cast a Witch Bolt at the troll.
Oh.
And fail miserably. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Not a nat one, but yeah, definitely misses.
Nobody saw that. It's fine. Do I have any?
On each of your, what does that mean? So do you have to land the hit for on a hit on each of your subsequent turns?
It does say even if the first attack missed, I can use a bonus action.
Can he? Yeah, does he do that? Or would it be the first hit have to land? Would it be like
on
after
subsequent
the
turns?
Oh
so I
yeah,
couldn't do it on
the
this
first
turn.
hit would have to land. Yeah.
Oh, it would. Okay, 100%.
Are you sure? Because it says even if the first attack missed.
Yeah,
Oh
it does
well,
not
if it
have-
says that, yeah, well then no, yeah, then no. Don't listen to me if that says
So
that.
I couldn't do it on this turn, but if
listen
he
to
was
the
still
DM.
alive my next turn, I could.
I mean, if it's saying the first
Yeah,
attack, if the first
yeah,
attack missed,
yeah.
again, not very familiar with spells, but what card
yeah,
too?
it does say even if
Next
the
turn,
first attack
yeah.
missed, I can use a bonus action to deal 1d12.
That's cool.
Sadly, in the year of our Lord 2025, I can't be racist to spellcasters anymore, so can't call you guys losers. I can't call you guys big sissy pussies with two
Many
spells.
spells, man.
Brain hurt, too many spells.
Maybe that's just the bolt.
So Witch Bolt does miss, but on subsequent turns you can use the bonus action while you're
like it's
channeling. You're concentrating on the Witch Bolt. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn right now?
What is Gunther's AC again?
Great question. I'm at, I believe, 14 because of the cloak that I have. Yeah, I got 14.
see. Okay, so I know I cast that at will, so I didn't consume one of my spell slots for it, so that I could consume a spell slot for a different spell, right? On this turn?
Yeah, you can't do another spell slot consumption.
But I didn't use one for my Witch Bolt because I cast that at will. Because I can do that once per long rest, I think it was, according to the feat.
Yeah, so yeah, that's, yeah, if you didn't use a spell slot, you could still use a spell on your second. If it's a bonus action.
Yeah, you can cast it once without a spell slot, and you're going to be able to chance it that way when you finish long rest. Yeah, so
Fair enough.
I did not consume a spell slot for that, so I will instead use a bonus action and a spell slot to cast Barkskin on Gunther.
Ooh.
Raising his AC to 17.
Nice, okay. Fair enough. A little buff here. I'll
What
put
the
on.
hell's happening to me?
Yes, as a magical bark
boy.
and begins to encase you.
Good boy.
We'll do a shield on there to mark that you have the bark skin. Anything else you want to do, Thraxus?
That'll be the end of my turn.
All right, the bullywugs.
Please say the bullywugs to finish him.
The bullywugs will go again, but it is getting late. I think we're just gonna wrap it up here. We'll continue next week. But very interesting, very cool. We finally wrapped up most of the storyline around Argon's Boss Tolt. Well done, well fought.
And I got my
Their
Tunko lore
souls finally
moment.
at peace. You got some new lore about Tunko and his new magical powers that he has access to as he spit corrosive acid in the wagon.
And my
Bubble
ritual
straight down the
whisperings,
wagon down. We dragged Babaluska's body on the floor.
Made a blood trail.
Very, very
Blood
fun
trail.
stuff. Anywho, thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys all for being here. Hell yeah! Check out Space.
Oh, yeah, and
check
the
out
Sunblade. That's
check out
the Sunblade. That's the
Maruch.
Sunblade.
And everybody here is so much fun to DM for. It's been such a joy. So silly and awesome. But we're going to be getting the heck out of here. We're going to be raiding out. If you guys want to follow us on our raid, it'd be much appreciated. We love supporting our fellow streamers and whatnot on the platform. Let's see who's live that we can raid out to right now.
7 scientists.
Down bite. I'll be back this way.
Alrighty. Let me see here. Who the hell is live? Right this second, we are seeing. Hold on now. I'm seeing Amber Fox is live with some Baldur's Gate 3. What better to raid out to than some Baldur's Gate, some more Dungeons and Dragons action at the helm of Amber Fox. Check her out if you haven't already. Drop her a follow, drop her that raid message in her chat, get her some love. Let me get the raid message brought up here. It is raid o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. But we'll catch you if you guys liked our D&D content. We have all of our D&D episodes recorded on our YouTube channel. We stream them every Saturday is our D&D day, our Dungeons and Dragons days, every Saturday night, or day or morning, wherever the hell you are in the world. But until next time, we'll be back tomorrow with, what are we playing tomorrow? God damn it! No, we had something very. We're either playing Mecha. We're either doing Mecha Break or Little Nightmares. I don't. It's one of the very two cool games that we could be playing tomorrow. I'm not entirely certain over what we're gonna be doing. We'll see. But until next time, farewell again. See you guys later. Take care of yourselves. We'll be back tomorrow, same time. Farewell, Toodle Pip. We're gonna be raiding out to Amber Fox. Check her out. She's super awesome, super chill creator. She's very funny, very talented streamer. We love her. She supported us, so we are going to go and support her, and we would love if you guys showed your support as well as she's streaming this Baldur's Gate stuff here. Let me just get this raid message copied and ready to go as we start the raid over to Amber Fox right this very second. But again, take care of yourselves. Farewell, good night, and bye-bye. All right, goodbye now. Farewell, good night. Good night, bye. All right, goodbye now.
You know what you are.
Hold on. We're ending the stream.